We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part. Yeah, we here. What up? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, Miles Cunningham in the building. Miles, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, what's going on? It's your boy, Miles Cunningham in the building, man. Shout out to Mr. Lucario. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. We got another Monday upon us. Glad to make it through the weekend, man. If you're still alive, you know, give somebody a high five. It's your boy, Miles Cunningham, telling y'all to be grateful, man. What's going on with you, Lucario?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here, you know, doing what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Masculine Identity Soap. Make sure you guys get that shit ASAP. Pick that shit up and get it cracking. Pick it up and get it cracking. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see who we got up in here. Shout out to, we start from the top real quick. Shout out to Aaron B, Drew, Fat John, and shout out to Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. Shout out to AJ Lindo, Milton. What's going on? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Mark Cutts. What up, Real King? What's going on? Monogamous Player. Jared was good. Troy Scott, Mick Pro, Jay Rolling, June Sports, Olafemi, Real King. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody up in here. Shout out to K-Son. What's going on? Zulu Hunk, True Savage in the building. GM, man. Shout out to everybody. Everybody up in here getting cracking. So today, guys, today's show, we're going to be talking about, shout out to Rita is in the building. SSJ, we're going to be talking about how only losers get back with their ex. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it extreme for you guys so that you guys really get the point. Shout out to my dude, Quaslow Speaks in the building. Man, we going to do this real quick. Y'all already know how we got to do. We got to play these commercials. When we come back, we're about to get into this game. All right, let's go. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn heavy games, some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zaggin. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today. You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. And I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo, we here. We here. So, guys, you're going to call up. The calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys call that up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. You already know how it goes. And remember, donate $5 or up. And we checking the donations. So don't try no funny shit. You feel what I'm saying? Don't try no funny shit. We checking them.
I can get on my joint right now, man. Yeah.
But shout out to everybody, man. So today's topic, only losers try to get back with their ex and why you should never do it. Right now, this is the thing, right? A lot of times the reason why people want to get back with the ex, and you know, we're talking to you guys in here. Sometimes women want to get back with the ex, but we're talking to you guys. So a lot of reason why you guys want to get back with your ex, right? Is because what happens is that when you break up, a lot of times, there's a time where you're in this mode of, you know, you're sort of upset. You're mad at the fact that you're not together anymore. You know that you're gonna probably feel like, you know, you're gonna miss the chick because you had all these good times together at some point or whatever it was. You're not gonna be having sex with her, you understand, anymore as far as, you know, that goes and everything. But what happens is that one of the reasons why you want to get back with her is because you actually have a scarcity mentality and you actually think that you're not going to be able to get a better situation, right? And so you want to get back into the situation because you don't actually see anything being better than the situation that you had. Also, you're attached to what the situation was, right? So what happens is, right, that's one of the biggest things. This is like the motherfuckers is attached to the bullshit that happened. So you're thinking about all of the good things, but remember, you broke up. So there's a reason why you guys are not together. There's a reason why you broke up. And so sometimes you forget those reasons and you look at all the good things and you want to keep the shit going. Now, this is the thing. You got to move forward and stop trying to move back, right? And a lot of people are scared to move forward because moving forward means there's change that's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? And people are scared of change, right? Now, one of the reasons why people jump in and jump back out of relationships, you ever hear people say, oh, I've been seeing this chick on and off for a while, like, or yeah, me and my girl, we've been rocking for like 6 years, 7 years on and off, right? So what happens is that Most people jump into relationships quickly. They don't vet the chick or whatever. They just jump into a relationship. They meet a girl. They make her the girlfriend in 2.5 months, right? And then they break up, like, let's say 7 months down the line. They get back together. They're there for another year. They break up again, and then they go through this back and forth. So they just, getting back and forth and doing all that nonsense, right? See, one of the things you have to understand is this. When you vet a chick, right, and you're making sure this chick is equipped to be your girl, right? Then you make her your girlfriend. If you're in the relationship, let's say you vetted her for like 1.5 years and then she becomes your girlfriend, right? Let's say y'all been together for like 9 years, 10 years. Let's just say like something that long, right? A lot of times what happens is, and this is the reason why you shouldn't get back with your ex, is because this is what you actually should do before you break up. Let me explain. Before you break up with your chick, you actually should be trying to make the shit work. Let me say that again. Before you break up with your girl, you actually should be trying to make it work. And what I mean by that is this, is that you should be seeing ways to say, okay, shit isn't right now in the relationship. How can we get this relationship on track to make shit better? Right? Then you should try that. And then you try that, and then the shit's still not working. And then you say, you know what, damn, maybe that didn't work. What is something else we can do to make this shit work? Then you try that. And then you're like, damn, this shit ain't working either. And then you say, okay, what else can we fucking do to make this shit work? And then you try that. And then it doesn't work. And then that's when you break up. Because you've actually tried to make it work. But see, what happens is that when people rush into relationships, they get out of relationships quickly without trying because they didn't even try to actually make the relationship work to get into it in the first place. So what I mean by that is when people don't vet and take their time to get into a relationship, it's easy for them to get out of the relationship, and then it's easy for them to jump back into the relationship. See, you shouldn't be jumping in and out of relationships like that. See, what happens is that you should be slow to get into a relationship and slow to get out of a relationship. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people jump into the relationships and then they jump out of the relationships really quick. And then this is why you have we've been in and out of, back and forth for 6 years, in and out of relationships for 6 years. And that's because you jumped in and jumped out in that manner. But if you took your time to vet a chick and made sure she was on point, and then y'all are in the relationship, what's going to happen is that if you see it going down a path that's not good, then you say, okay, let's try to fucking make it work. And then after you tried multiple times to make the shit fucking work, then you say, listen, this shit ain't working. And then you move on. You see what I'm saying? Because if you try to make it work multiple times in the relationship, and then you move on after that, there will be no reason to get back with your ex because you've already tried the shit so many times at the end of the relationship to make it work. So this shit ain't fucking working because we tried. We done did it already. So the problem is that when you have the mentality of just rushing into a situation, right? What happens is you have the same mentality of just dropping the situation because you didn't actually put in any effort to get into it. So you don't put in any effort to keep it. And this is the crazy part about relationships people got to understand is that it could actually be very traumatic to break up in a relationship because you've invested so much time and energy. You understand? So on the subconscious level, it could be very traumatic. So the thing is, you don't want to just be jumping in and out of relationships because what happens is that when you're in those situations and you invest time and energy and all this other stuff, and you just break up and it's like, fuck, you keep getting in relationships, breaking up, getting in relationships, breaking up. You understand what I'm saying? That can take a toll on you in a lot of situations. So you don't want to keep doing that. So this is why you want to vet, make sure everything is cool, try to make the relationship work if it's rocky, and then if it doesn't, then you can break up. But after that point, it makes no sense to try to fucking get back into a fucking situation that's not going to work. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that?
Never get back with your ex. That's pretty much my thoughts on that.
That's it.
I mean, I had like a really long relationship. It was like a 18-year relationship, and there was a lot of like leaving and getting back.
Right.
And it's like, you realize at a certain point that all that shit is a fucking mistake. You know, you need to leave room for a new chick. You need to leave room for new people.
Right.
You need to leave room for new experiences. You gotta grow as a person. You know what I'm saying? You really have to grow as a person. And I think that's the most important thing that a lot of people don't really realize when it comes to relationships. Is like if you're not growing, like if you stick with the same person, you're not really growing. Like what's the point of going backwards?
Right.
You understand? Look, it's lazy. It seems easy because it's familiar.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, look, if y'all want to be fuck buddies, maybe, but to try to get back into a full-fledged relationship or to try to make some type of shit work, it's like, think about it. Lucari, you say shit like this all the time, where it's like, because you're trying to do it, it's subconsciously you're telling yourself that it's not happening.
Right.
It's the same thing with trying to get back with your ex or trying to make something work. It's like in your brain is literally, your brain knows the truth, but you're the one that's stuck in the lie because you're trying to make it work. And if you're trying to make it work, then obviously shit not working.
Exactly.
Like, see, and you know what the sad part is too? Because, and I say this too a lot, and this is a philosophy that came in from a caller, but I use it a lot. I forgot I think his name was Jamal or Jay from Chicago or something like that. Shout out to him. But he said a lot of people are looking for acceptance instead of compatibility.
Right.
And when he said that shit, that was like one of the greatest gems because it's really the truth. Think about all the people that try to make relationship works for the sake of family and friends. You know, because your family, you've been with this person for so long. You've been with her 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You've been with this person for so fucking long. It's like your family is used to that person being at the family events. They're coming over for Christmas, coming over for all this shit. And your friends is used to, if we going out or if we going on a trip or if we going to the movies, you bring her along. Oh, how's what's the name doing? Everybody asking you, how's what's the name doing? So you feel this kind of like you owe it to your family and friends to bring her along because she was always such a welcomed addition to the festivities or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So you feel this pressure like, man, I kind of need to make this relationship work because, you know, that's a lot of friendships that are going to be missing, or that's a lot of situations that are going to change now. And people are going to ask me what I did, what happened with this person, what happened with that person. I'm going to have to answer awkward questions. Like you got some people who are more afraid of the awkward, like interviews than they are afraid of being in a fucked up relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're afraid of the hit to their ego. They're afraid of the acceptance of the family and friends. And guys, we got the phone lines up. Y'all could call in 919-647-9392. But they're more invested in the acceptance of their family and friends in reference to that person more than they are actually finding somebody who's fucking compatible with them.
Exactly.
Because just because they cool with your family don't mean that they're compatible with you. Just because they cool with your friends don't mean that they're compatible with you. You understand? But so many of us, we fall into it's like, if you're in a relationship for convenience, I think you're in a relationship for the wrong thing.
Right.
Some people, they get into a relationship for convenience and then they fall into what I mean is they stay in a relationship out of convenience. Because convenience, if you break down convenience, is also a certain level of acceptance, right? Where you accept things because they're easy.
Right.
You understand? But you don't actually, it's easy, but it doesn't really speak to your identity. You get what I'm saying? It's like, for example, a lot of people have been asking me, Miles, are you going to make liquid soap?
Right.
And my answer to that question is, nah, I'm not going to make liquid soap. I like bar soap. I use bar soap. And so here's my perspective on that. A lot of people like liquid soap because liquid soap it's easier to lather liquid soap.
Right, exactly.
With bar soap, you got to actually grab the bar of soap and like rub it on your hands or rub it on your wash rag or rub it on your loofah, whatever you got. So niggas want liquid soap because it's easy. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, that doesn't speak to my identity.
Right.
what speaks to my identity is using bar soap. What speaks to my identity is the fucking, the friction of creating the lather on my on my own. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So even though having liquid soap is easier, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing what you might think it's hard, but it's compatible with me though. It makes sense for the person that I am. And that's what a lot of people don't consider when it comes to like trying to get back with the ex. They're trying to maintain some type of familiarity, some type of convenience, but they don't even realize that it's been 5 years. It's been 10 years.
Right.
Bro, you've grown.
Right.
You've grown into a whole different person. See, here's the thing about compatibility. You got breakdown percentages too. Because you could meet somebody at a certain age and you have a level of compatibility where you're like, let's just say you're 60% compatible based on the person that you are now, the level of life that you're at now. But let's just say, but that's only 60% compatible. There's 40% of incompatibility that you let slide because you wanted to get some pussy. You wanted to get up in a relationship.
Right. That's a fact.
So you weren't 100% compatible. Let's be clear. Y'all wasn't 100% compatible. You knew that bitch had a slick mouth. You knew she was a little disrespectful. You knew she had daddy issues, and there were times where she could, say some shit at the side of her fucking mouth, but you let it slide because you wanted to fuck and you wanted to get into a relationship, right? Okay. Right.
Exactly.
But that's when you was at a certain age. Now, you've been with this woman 10 years, 15 years, and now you've been listening to Lucario and Miles for the last 10, 15 years, and we've been telling you, listen, work on yourself, value your masculinity, blah, 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 blah. And you've been actually making progress in life and so on and so forth, right? So you got with this chick when you were 25. Now you 35, damn near 40. And that 40% of non-compatibility has now become 80%. Because both of you have grown, and she's grown more into what she always was, and you've grown more into what you've always was.
Right, that's a fact.
So she's grown more into the type of bitch that's gonna say slick shit at the side of her fucking mouth. The same shit that you let slide 10 years ago.
Right.
Or 15 years ago, whatever it was. You get what I'm saying? So now somewhere along the way you break up. But the 10 years of familiarity got you wanting to go back. The ego of it not, and that's another thing too. There's an ego factor of the relationship not working out.
Right, exactly. I was just about to say that. That's a fact.
Because you feel like a failure because it didn't work out. Like, we were so good together. Oh my God, but it didn't work out. You know what? I got to do something. I got to change. I got to make it work. But like I said, both of you have grown, and that 40% of non-compatibility has grown into 80% of non-compatibility. You still trying to let shit slide to try to get back into the situation. And it's like, no.
Right.
Let me tell you guys, listen, God don't make no mistakes. Nature, God, whatever you want to subscribe to, it really don't make no mistakes. Things happen the way they're supposed to happen. As long as you're still alive, it happens the way it's supposed to happen. Whether it's to teach you a lesson or to take you to your next level. And I kid you the fuck not. Every time I've ever broken up with a bitch, I've always leveled up.
That's a fact.
And not because I wasn't focusing on my purpose while I was with her or anything like that. But it's just that even to say after I broke up with one and I got with another, I've always leveled up. Always. Because the person that you are attracts another compatible person. So like I said, you've been with that person for so long, and there was only 60% compatibility. But then you get with somebody else, and then you starting off with 80, 90, 95% compatibility. So that person is actually speaking to you. That person actually does things to enhance your fucking life and to get shit done. And they see you. Not only do they fuck with you, but they see your next level, and they help you to get to that next level.
Right. That's a fact.
And the reason why they can help you is because you see your next level so clearly, and you can convey that to them, and they see it and they want to be a part of it. I'm telling you, every time I've ever let a woman go, I've leveled up.
That's real shit. And see, the thing is, you guys got to understand, guys, call it 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. The thing you got to understand is this: see, one of the things, and I like that you brought that up with the ego and people like, oh, I failed and this messed up or whatever it is like that, right? The issue is this: most people get into relationships.
6108, and don't forget your talking point, Lucario. The ego and relationships. All right. 610. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate? All right.
He called. He's like, shit, I didn't donate. He probably just cut off. But now I was going to say this. I was going to say, like, what happens is a lot of people think that relationships lasting till the end of time or whenever you die, you understand? That means that the relationship is a success. You understand? That doesn't necessarily mean that. See, what makes a relationship a success is how successful it was within the relationship.
Right.
Meaning, how beneficial was it while you were in the relationship? What are the things that you learned? What are the things that you benefited out of that relationship? And then, it ends when it ends. So the problem is that people are looking to stay in or be in the relationship as far as time is concerned,
right?
For that to be the measure of success in a relationship, or that being a good relationship, versus actually just enjoying what the relationship was, and experiencing those moments. So the problem with it is this is why people want to get back with their ex, is because, one, like you said, it's the ego thing. Like, I don't want this to end, because if it ends, I fucked up and I'm messed up and it failed and all this other shit. Right. So I want to get back with them so that doesn't happen. But also I want to get back with them because of the comfortability that was there. I want to get back with them because I wanted to keep going, because I needed to be a longer relationship so that I feel like I haven't failed, and all that other goofy shit. But also, like what you were saying with leveling up, is this: what happens is sometimes you're in a relationship with a person that you're not really compatible with. Just like you were saying, there's 40% that's not compatible. Then as you grow, that turns to 80%. So you're really in a relationship with a person that you are not compatible with. But what happens is this: because you're so comfortable in the relationship, right? You can't see, or you're not aware that there's better. You're not aware that there's actually something better for you in the situation. So because you're so caught up in this, and this becomes your norm. So it's almost like, and this is the scary part. The reason why, even if your relationship isn't good and there's not compatibility, you're scared to leave sometimes because you think there's nothing else out there for you, because you're judging everything else based off of what you're in right now. And so this is why when you leave the relationship or y'all break up, you want to jump back in, because you're like, well, I would rather get or be with the person I'm used to, even though it sucks, than to find a new person who it's going to suck with, because you think it's going to suck regardless, because having sucky relationships is your norm.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But if you would just move on, then you would find something better than what you had, so that your perspective can change, so you're not stuck in that fucking relationship that you're trying to get back into. A lot of times when you say, I want to get back with my ex, imagine you're literally saying, I want to get back into a situation that doesn't serve me.
Oh my God.
Why would I want to get back into a relationship or a situation that doesn't serve me? Doesn't make any sense.
Dumb as shit. I swear, like, and guys, I want y'all to understand this and understand why that we're not YouTubers.
Right.
We're probably the only thing close to what they call dating coaches that will actually say this shit. Go check every other fucking dating coach YouTuber motherfucker's channel and see if he don't got a video talking about how to get back with your old bitch.
Right, exactly.
All these motherfuckers, and the reason why is because so many people are in crappy fucking relationships who are breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together, and there's a huge fucking market for that shit.
Right.
So they do videos like that telling you, 6 ways to get your ex back.
Right.
Buy my book. I have a whole chapter about how to get back with that girl that got away. The one that got away. Get my video, 12 strategies for you to win her back. The fuck? That's how you know that we different.
Mm-hmm.
I like we giving you the fucking real shit. Like, no, she's your ex for a fucking reason. Let me tell y'all something, man. There are some relationships you're gonna get into. Their only purpose is to teach you what not to do.
That's a fact. That's real shit. That's real shit. That's real shit.
You gonna get with a bitch for a couple months, couple weeks. Some shit is gonna be crazy. Some shit's gonna be fucking up. And you're gonna be like, yo, I can't take this bitch. You know what? Fuck all this. And then you fire the bitch. And then it was only God was just God nature or whatever was only showing you. You see, this is something that I need you to see for the future you to understand what you don't like and what you're not gonna deal with from these hoes.
Exactly. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Yo. Let me tell you, the man that I am today, going back with any bitch makes no fucking sense, bro, at all. At all. I tried it the other day, man. I had something fizzle out. It fizzled out.
Right.
And I knew it wasn't good. The sex was good, but I knew it wasn't good overall. And it fizzled out. And I was like, I could get it back if I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? Fuck that. The pussy was good. Let me go back. And after going back, the pussy wasn't even that good. And I mean, no, the pussy was what it was. It was still good. Don't get me wrong. But just knowing what I know,
right? It wasn't the same. It wasn't
the same. You get me? But what happened? I don't want to get in no details. But what happened? You know when you're walking this way and then a bitch start walking the other way? And then you look at her like, bitch, did I tell you to walk that way? but she keeps walking. And that's when I knew. I was like, see, I knew I shouldn't even call this bitch back. I should have just let it die out like it did.
Exactly.
And then the next thing, same shit happened at hey, let me know you get home safe, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah, I'll hit you up sometime next week, blah, blah, blah. And then it just fizzled out.
You know what's funny? It's always it's the funny part. It's always this, like, I don't know what to call it, but there's always that moment when you're dealing with a certain chick that you realize you shouldn't be dealing with her. You're like, it's that thing right there. And it's like you almost like push it to the side or it slips your mind sometime, but then it always comes back to that moment where you're like, I don't like you. You understand? It's this right here. And so that's what you got to think about when you're talking about when to get back with your ex. Is that thing. That thing you know you don't like. That thing you know that is just like, what the because it's one thing like this. See, there's levels to it because no gonna be perfect. I'm just let y'all know that right now. Ain't no chick perfect out here. You understand what I'm saying? And you're not perfect either. It's and when I say perfect, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying in the sense of like, there's nothing that's gonna be this 100% thing, because even I was watching this video by this chick on YouTube named Till Swan. She does like a lot of like spiritual stuff. She was saying that basically, and I agree with her with this. He said that in relationship, because there's like yin and yang to life and to existence, whatever, there's always going to be some form of conflict in a relationship. And when we say conflict in the sense of, I'm gonna say this real quick, not conflict in the sense of, like a bunch of negativity and craziness, but because that person is not you, and because you're in that relationship, there's gonna be times they're gonna say something to do something that's like, what the fuck, like whatever, right? There's always gonna be that. That's fine. But there are things where where you're with this chick and it's something disrespectful, something fucked up, something ridiculous that occurs, and you feel it in a pit of your stomach, and you're like, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's usually the thing, or it could be a few things like that bubble up, and that's when breakups start happening, because that is the thing. And then that's the thing that you got to remember when you're trying to get back with her. Like, no. I remember this is the reason why we with each other.
That should be hitting you in the face like, oh, But anyway, 619, you're on live with Akari and Miles. Did you donate?
Of course I did, yo.
All right. Where?
Donate. I donated to both of y'all on Cash App.
Well, that's it. We got it. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. What's up? What's going on?
All right, name, age, city. What's up?
Yeah, you know me, Mr. Miles, but it's Jay, 24,
right.
and from San Diego.
All right, San Diego. All right, what's up, man? What's on your mind, bro?
Yeah, man. This topic, I relate to this topic so much. I actually had a coaching call with you, Miles, about this because I tried to get back with my situation, not a relationship, but a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was super toxic. Mm-hmm. From the first day I met her, I knew she didn't like me because she was giving me the stupid ass stink eye, stink face.
Right.
But I was just like, the little voice can make like, okay, well, I don't know how to do anything. I don't got anything else going on, so I might as well just hang out.
Right. Yeah. So that's what a lot of guys say to themselves. Don't feel bad. Yeah.
Right. Well, let's make this into a question. How can I stop beating myself up, man? Because I'll to give more context, I watch y'all's videos, and I know you guys, all of you guys, the Real Game No Theory panel, all of you guys are like, juiced up with game and all that. And I listen to some of y'all's talking points, and I'll literally think about that situation, and I'll be like, damn, man, I really let a lot of stuff happen that I know I didn't approve of slide. But I write in my gratitude, Mr. Mouse, I write in my gratitude journal. I'm like, I'm grateful that these things happen because it taught me what not to do. Right. The next time I'll try to keep myself up with that mindset. Just early, I don't want to keep rambling, but just early today when I was walking my dog, I had one of the Mastermind identity programs up. I'm not going to steal the game, but you mentioned how important struggle is. I'll keep it at that.
Right.
So I'll just be like, it was important. Speaking for myself, it was important for me to go through some of the bullshit that I went through in order to appreciate the good shit that I'm going to receive.
Right. Exactly.
With all the work that I'm doing.
So the question is, how do you stop from beating yourself up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why are you beating yourself up?
I did a lot of bitch ass shit. I allowed a lot of disrespect, and instead of cutting it, I tried to cut it off. Like how you said, I tried to cut it off.
All right, stop, because you will ramble. So so you're beating yourself up because you let a lot of bitch ass shit happen in the past, right?
And I did a lot of insecure stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you did those things, did you know what you know now?
Not necessarily.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people look at, a lot of people will live their life with regret. A lot of people don't forgive themselves for making mistakes. But you have to remember that we're growing and we're learning every day. So the person that you were that when you made the mistakes is a more educated person than you were today than you were then. You understand? So why beat yourself up? Because yourself is yourself in the present moment. Yourself in the present moment knows better. So why do you need to beat yourself up? Now, if the same exact situation happens again and you do the same shit again, then we realize that we have an issue that we really need to need to fix. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results, right? So let's just say if you get into another situation with a woman or another relationship with a woman or whatever, and you allow disrespect or toxic behavior from that woman or whatever it is, and you still continue to do it exactly the way you did it years ago, back when you didn't have the information. Now we have to question your brain and we got to go talk to a therapist or some shit. But unless you can tell me that recently you've been talking to a woman and she's been disrespectful to you and you allowed the disrespect just like you did all them years ago with that other chick, unless you could tell me that, there's absolutely no reason to beat yourself up. If anything, you should be celebrating yourself a little bit more because you're on the path of enlightenment to realize why you should never let that happen to you again.
Yeah, real talk.
All right. So, I mean, does that answer your question?
It answers my question. Again, I don't want to ramble, but you know, I did talk to you about this before, so I did have previous knowledge about said person. But you can't. A lot of disservices I did to myself was hopping into them coaching calls with you, and you gave some great game. You know, hopping into some coaching calls with you, lying to you and myself, saying that, you know, I broke up with this girl, I'm on to the next. And then the next day she'll call and I'll be like, all right, let's go.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, so all right, where are you at now? Where are you at now?
Like mentally?
Yeah, well, you mentally, but situationally as well. Where you at now? You dealing with anybody right now? Is that girl still in the picture? Like, what's going on now?
Oh, no. She's gone. And that's the honest truth. She's gone.
Okay. Are you dealing with anybody else right now?
No.
Okay. When was the last time you took yourself out to meet people?
Yesterday.
Okay. How did that go?
It was cool. I was mainly focused on, you know, walk, because we got this thing called Mission Beach. You know, I was walking the pier with my dog and shit. People love dogs and shit. They kept stopping me and stuff. I was talking to people. I was mainly just focused on just becoming more of a people person, like how I always wanted to be.
Right.
Just like starting a conversation with people. So I'd say it went well. I walked my dog. I got my exercise in, and I spoke to people.
Okay. Did you see any attractive women that you might have wanted to see again?
On the real, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it happens like that sometimes. So just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Keep doing what you're doing, because that's actually a good practice to go out, meet people. Because that's really what it's all about. A lot of these idiots call it cold approach and all. We're just meeting people. You understand? Right. We're just meeting people. You understand? So keep doing that, bro. You know, one day you gonna, or maybe soon you gonna, because this shit is warming up now. So you gonna see an attractive female. She gonna come pet your dog, and then you'll be like, "Yo, I'm trying to get you to pet my hot dog." You feel me? So, so you know, just keep your eyes open. Stay social. Stay positive, bro. Stop beating yourself up. Like I said, forgive yourself, because the person that you were when you made the mistake is not the same person that you are today.
What's up?
All right.
Thank you.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in.
Of course. Y'all have a good one.
All right, you too, bro.
All right. This was up.
Yeah, guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Look, call in if you have a reason, if you have a good reason to get back with your ex.
I know, right? For real. Because I would love to hear that shit.
I would love to hear it.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear that shit. Let's get some of these questions real quick as we're waiting for some calls. So just to be clear, are you saying women only make it super obvious that they want you to give them play only when you know who you are? Well, this is the thing. Remember, how can you know it's super obvious that she wants to give you play unless you let her know what it is that you require for her to give you play? And how do you know what it is you require for her to give you play unless you know who you are? You see what I'm saying? So basically what it was saying is you need to know who you are to let the chick know what you want. And then when you let her know what you want, then what happens is she can give you that thing you're saying you want. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, I love to use a McDonald's example. If I want a Big Mac and I walk into a McDonald's, right? Because I know that I want this Big Mac, right? Therefore, I go into McDonald's and I say, hey, let me get a Big Mac. And then because I said, let me get a Big Mac, I give them the money and then they give me the Big Mac, right? So I said what I want and then it was super obvious to them what I wanted. So they gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm telling a chick, listen, I'm trying to fuck the shit out of you. And she's like, oh, really? And then she says, cool, I want your dick too. And then she gives me the pussy. It's the same fucking thing, man. That's what we're talking about. But if you don't know who you are, then you don't know what you want. If you don't know what you want, you can't let the chick know what it is, then you can't get it.
Exactly.
It's real simple. It's real simple, people. Said if a girl tongue kisses you but doesn't want to smash on the first date, Is that still high interest? No. See, you guys have to understand. High interest means that is the highest interest, which means that whatever the fuck what you want to do, she's trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
I bet you Leak didn't let her know that he was trying to smash. So that's the thing.
Like, exactly. He just kissed her and then was like, "Oh, I'll see you later." And then, you know what it is? A lot of times y'all be waiting for chicks to do the work for you.
Right.
Now, there are times where women will be that forward, but a lot of times they won't. A lot of times they're still waiting for you to take the lead and make the shit happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you still have to let her know, hey, listen, I'm trying to do this and get this shit cracking. So let's go make it happen. But the thing is that if, you know, she's kissing you but doesn't want to smash, right? That means that there's not high interest. Because listen, a chick kissing don't mean nothing. Chicks will kiss their girl best friends on the mouth. That don't mean nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Chicks will kiss dogs on the mouth.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
especially from the white chicks.
Right. It says, do you think it's mostly ego because they don't want someone to be better than them? Another male in the mind of the femme, it doesn't matter what the female thinks. Well, the thing is, yeah, a lot of times, again, it's the ego shit. Dudes thinking about, you know, the chick they're with being with somebody else or all this other extra shit, which is basically nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? It's all nonsense. And a lot of times, this is what happens. Sometimes, see, you got to learn how to separate your feelings from what actually needs to be done. That's the hard part for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that if you were with this person, right? Of course, there was part of you that had feelings for them. You loved them or whatever it is like that, which is why you was with them and y'all were with each other for that long. But at the same time, there's that other side as to the reason why you broke up, the reason why you're not together. So sometimes what happens is that you start getting in your feelings because you're thinking of all of the things you liked about the situation while you're not with the person anymore. Y'all broke up. So now that's what makes you want to get back with the person. But you have to say, even though I'm feeling this way because I'm thinking of these things, I still know that there's a reason why we broke up, which is why I shouldn't even be thinking about trying to get back with this situation. You see what I'm saying? But this is non-compatible shit. But let's go. We can take this call.
619, you're on with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Hey, it's Jay again.
Oh, what's up, man?
Nah, I just wanted to because you mentioned rambling, and I hate rambling too, and I just want to know ways to just stop.
To stop rambling?
Yeah, I just want my whole life, man. I just wanted to. The man that I'm working on becoming is clear, right? Black and white, how you say, Miles, clear cut and to the point. And I want to be someone who shoots straight. I want someone to understand what I'm saying exactly when I say it the first time. I don't need to give all this extra information out. It's like what you said, Miles, diarrhea of the mouth. Diarrhea of the mouth.
You're doing it right now.
So this bro, it's okay. Okay. Again, I'm gonna use McDonald's again. Do you ramble at the counter at McDonald's?
Sing it with the McDonald's.
No, I don't.
Exactly. So it's the same concept, bro. The same way you just place an order is the same way you talk when you're dealing with women. The same way you communicate. Just listen. This is what it is. This is what I want to make happen. See, this is the problem. The problem is the reason why you ramble is because you are not comfortable with yourself.
Exactly.
You're not comfortable being yourself because this is what rambling is basically saying. Rambling is saying, I'm saying a lot of things because I'm not comfortable making anything definitive, because if I make something definitive, then you are going to take me on what I say. And I'm scared of you taking me on what I say because you may not like what I say. So I'm rambling to try to come up with something I think you want to hear. That's what rambling is about. You see what I'm saying? you're all in these thoughts because you're trying to find the perfect little things to come up with or express or to say. And that's because you're not really comfortable with who you are and what you're about, which is why you're rambling. You see what I'm saying? That's where it's coming from.
And that also comes with overthinking. Did you watch the overthinking video on the masculine identity?
Yeah, I watch it just about every day.
Okay, yeah. Well, you have to. Do you read books?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was the last or what book are you reading right now?
Never Split the Difference. Negotiating as if your life depends on it.
Okay.
By Chris Voss.
Okay, so there's something to be said about articulation, right? You have to get used. Do you write? That's the other thing I was gonna say. Do you write?
Other than my gratitude journal, no.
Okay, try writing, and what I mean is, if you have something in your brain, write it down, okay, and then. Let's just say you used 15 words to say, you wrote down 15 words to express an idea. Figure out how to say the same idea with 10 words and so on and so on. You get what I'm saying?
So see if I could just dumb down what I'm trying to say.
No.
Okay.
You're trying to be concise. No, listen. We're not talking about dumbing down and we're not talking about simplifying. We're talking about expressing a complete idea with less words. That's all. I didn't say anything about dumbing down or simplifying. There's like even I said this to you guys on previous streams. Instead of saying Lucario's shirt is not white, you say Lucario's shirt is black. So see, look, Lucario's shirt is not white. That's 5 words. Lucario's shirt is black. That's 4 words. I didn't dumb anything down and I didn't simplify anything. I just used less words. Do you understand?
Understood.
Okay, so the point is to be more direct to get to your point. And a lot of overthinking and rambling has to do with using a lot of negative words.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the example I just gave about, Lucario's shirt is not white.
Right.
Who gives a fuck? But what is, let's focus on what is. And that's what a lot of overthinkers don't do. You don't focus on what is, because here's the thing with a lot of overthinkers. Once you guys get to the destination, you have to actually face yourself in the mirror.
Right.
So instead of getting to the fucking destination, you want to keep listening. You want to keep talking. You want to keep going over your problems. Because if you keep going over your problems, you get to live in the comfort of trying to fix your problems. But when you fix your problems, you actually have to be the motherfucker that comes with the problems already fixed.
That's too deep. They're not ready for that shit. They're not ready for that shit. Because their identity is caught in being the person who has the problems. So, and the person who overthinks. So this is why even when you get to the point of where you should be, you're still overthinking, because that's who I am. I overthink. Well, I'm here now, but what about, maybe I could have gotten here 5 minutes earlier, but maybe if I stay here now, the blah, blah. It's like, chill the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's like, see, again, it's really with being comfortable with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It's about being. See, overthinkers do a lot. It's more, they're doers. They're like, do this. I got to do this. And it's like, yeah, there's a time to do shit, but then there's a time you got to understand being. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you're being, what happens is that a lot of times you actually understand what you're about, and then therefore it's easier for you to convey what you're trying to express. Mm-hmm. The rambling is because you're thinking so much, because you're doing so much instead of just being. Mm. And the thing is, you're scared to be because you don't think people are gonna like who you are. This is coming from a thing of being scared of what people are going to think about you, which is why you're tiptoeing. This is why a lot of times when guys be talking to women, instead of just saying to the girl, hey, give me a number, right? They'll say, hey, so I was wondering, if it wouldn't be too much to ask, or if you weren't busy later on, maybe that we could, like, what do you do? Why you gotta say all that shit? Just, put my number in your phone. You see what I'm saying? But the reason why you don't want to just say that is because as soon as you say, put my number in your phone or give me your number, what can she say? No. So you're scared of hearing the no. So you want to ramble to get up the courage to get to the point where you were going to say the thing anyway. You're going to get there anyway. You're going to have to say it at some point. So what is all this extra shit you're saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the thing.
It's like they do all of this extras running around and shit. It's like, that's why dudes be trying to build rapport with chicks and all that other shit. This is why guys be like, well, you should talk to her more and go and, get her more comfortable. And it's all of that bullshit because it's like, you're just scared to let them know what it is so that they can respond how they need to respond. That's what it's about.
Does that answer your question, Jay?
Yeah, you guys put that really well.
All right. All right. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate the call, man.
All right. Take it easy.
Take care.
All right.
All right.
I almost hit the delete button. Shit. I was going to.
So guys, call up 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. So this one says, Mike D says, what if you found the one but screwed it up because you took your significant other for granted? Oh my goodness. Listen. Understand this. If
you get
exactly if it was the one, then you wouldn't have screwed it up. Because see, this is what you gotta understand. Wait. This is what niggas don't understand. See, understand that in order for her to be the one, you have to be the one too. Meaning let me explain to y'all what I learned. This is the craziest shit that I learned.
Yo, niggas on rapid fire today. This is fucking crazy. Goddamn.
Craziest shit that I learned about relationships. And some of y'all might not get this, ever. And some of y'all might get this in 5 seconds when I talk about it. And this is the thing. This is what I learned. And I credit this to me fucking a lot of women, being in long-term relationships, to me interacting with a lot of different women and all this other stuff, right? What I learned in relationships is that all of the fucked up shit that happened was
832. Hold on. All of the fucked up shit that happened. Go ahead.
Right. All of the fucked up shit that happened was my fault. And what I mean by that is this, right? And this is what I noticed. When you're in a relationship with somebody, right? This is always going to happen, guaranteed. You're going to get used to them. You're going to take them for granted. You're going to, just kind of be on some whatever shit sometimes with this person because they're always there. You understand? And so what happens with that is that you sort of, you sort of don't realize, or you sort of like just be on some, they're just whatever. So you look at them as just on some whatever shit. And then what happens is that whatever shit, that taking them for granted and all that other stuff, that causes a rift in the relationship because you're not actually being grateful for what you have.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now what happened is that I realized over time, and this is the confusing part, because a lot of people think that a relationship is supposed to be roller coasters and rainbows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But that's not the reality. The reality is that if you're actually being on point and the woman that you're with is on point with you, you have to be grateful for that and be able to be consistent with keeping that going. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that every time when I started to recognize, and consciously I recognize this, every time I recognized when I took my girl for granted, I had to stop myself and say, I turned taking her for granted to being grateful. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people are not going to get that because most people are in relationships right now. They've been with their girl for like 6, 7, 8, 9 years or whatever, and they're literally taking her for granted right now. And what's going to happen is him and her are gonna break up. And then what's gonna happen is that he's gonna reflect on his relationship and be like, damn, I realized there was some points where I was taking her for granted. And then when he gets into his next relationship, what he can do is he can recognize the fact that he took his last chick for granted. And then he can say, okay, I'm not going to do that again with the new chick. So when the new chick is actually showing me love or she's actually being on point, I'm going to be grateful for that instead of take it for granted.
Exactly.
And so that's the problem with a lot of relationships is people take shit for granted and they just sort of like ignore all these different things and they get so comfortable in the shit and they started treating the shit like it's whatever. And then they continue that cycle over and over again until they realize like, oh shit, I've been fucking up all this time because I wasn't being grateful. Right. And that's very important. Got to be fucking grateful in the shit. So this one, when he's asking a question, what if you found the one but screwed it up? The reason why you screwed it up because you weren't the one. You have to be the one first to find the one. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be. It's impossible for you to find the one if you're not the one. You see what I'm saying? Because you have to be that person that's grateful in order to experience that person who is the one because you are the one also. That's what it is. We go with the call.
All right. Keep that. That's a clippable joint right there.
Exactly. That's a fact.
83283. The video could be why relationships be fucking up. Okay. Exactly. 832. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely donated, guys.
All right. Where?
The Miles Cunningham is the $8, man. And everybody,
all right.
man. Chip it. Right. All
right.
What's going on?
I see it, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate you, man. So name age, city, and let's go.
Yeah. It's Jay, age 32, Houston. Now it's a good subject, good title, man. And I was just wondering, you feel like guys go back to the ex because they don't want to put that work in, knowing that the dating, because I always hear people say, man, the dating pool got pee in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I hear girls say that, guys say that, and I guess they won't go back in that work, hitting them streets, talking to girls, getting rejected, getting bullshitted.
Yeah, it's work, man. It's work. Niggas is lazy. Because you got to remember, niggas, you've been in a relationship for a while. Your ego has been in a very comfortable place for the most part, right? Because every time you go out and you see single niggas, you like, oh, look at them niggas. They got to go holler at bitches. I'm good. I got my bitch right here. Like, I'm good. And you've been on that for a couple of years, and now you ain't got no bitch. Now you back in the streets with these niggas. It's like, fuck. Like, I gotta get back to this bullshit. I got to get back to hollering. I got to get back to bitches talking about they don't give out their name and their number like that and all of this bullshit that bitches be saying. Oh, man, I got to deal with this shit again. Fuck.
Exactly. That's a fact.
So niggas would be like, yo, let me try to get back with my ex because I don't want to deal with this shit.
Exactly.
Yo, exactly. I know a nigga that is literally married to a witch right now because he didn't want to go back out in the dating market. Nigga, I'm talking about like this nigga punched his hands through walls, through a vase, through bleeding, domestic, toxic shit.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, how about the nigga who was hiding out at my house for 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Hiding from this bitch, right? And then turned around and then married this bitch. You want to know why? Because he didn't want to go back out into the fucking dating market, homie.
Exactly.
That's verified. That's a true story. When I say that's a true story, that is a ask Lucario. That's a true fucking story.
It's sad too.
Sad, my nigga. What?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Yo.
Y'all know how women be saying, when I hear him, I can't breathe. Y'all think guys really can't breathe when I think ex, man? You really think it's like that out there, man?
Now, for some niggas, bro, yo, let me tell you, bro, getting rejected and all of the things that come with trying to find somebody, a lot of niggas is not built for it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas, bro, all this game shit we talking, bro, seriously, we trying, but we're not gonna save half of y'all niggas.
Yeah, because like, for example, like this chick's where, like, you know, like a nigga, he meet a chick and let's say he smash and he feeling her. He not prepared for that chick to text him and say, hey, I was actually been seeing this other guy and we're trying to be in a relationship. So I think, you know, I'm going to have to move on. That nigga will cry his eyes to sleep because he thought he found the one. He's like, but like I'm telling you, and this will happen. Like you'll meet a chick, you hook up with her, and then the next day or the next week she hits you up talking about, oh, actually I'm in a relationship right now. And niggas will feel hurt over a chick they fuck once. Cause she bad and he thought that was gonna be his next woman. You feel what I'm saying? Or he might be hooking up with a girl that he really likes. They've been hooking up for like 2 months, and then she just ghosts him. And then he feels some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that these dudes they don't want to have to deal with. So it's like, and then when a dude is in a relationship, he'll put up with a bunch of bullshit because he'd rather be in that bullshit ass relationship than not be in any relationship. Because like what Miles is saying, is niggas don't want to have to deal with that. And this is why guys wife chicks up so quick.
Oh God.
They're like, man, I just want to, like, I want to get out of having to interact with women. So if she's here, she's cute enough. I want to, we fucking, so I might as well make her my girl.
I might as well, but it's only been 3 weeks. Nah, fuck all that. I'm locking her down now. But bro, it's been only 3 weeks. You don't even know if y'all compatible. Nah, we compatible enough, man. I'm gonna lock her down. Niggas is that afraid of the fucking dating world, bro. They're that afraid of the dating pool or whatever you called it. Talking about it got pee in it. It's tough. It's tough, but that's what, see, it's going through all those trials and tribulations that make you the strong person in a relationship.
Exactly.
That's what makes you a well-adjusted person to conduct a healthy relationship. And being the leader of a relationship, that's what it requires. It requires all of those fucking rejections. It requires all these crazy stupid ass bitches that you got to go on dates with, that you got to go and meet, and you got to talk to them just for them to say some dumb shit and for you to walk away from them like, all right, bitch, never mind. Have a good day.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand? They friends cock blocking. Like, you got to go through all of those experiences, make you a stronger man and a stronger person. So when you do find a woman who's compatible, you can leave that fucking relationship like the king that you are.
Right.
You understand? Because you've risen to the level. Like, you've gone through all of the hardships. You've gone through all of the disappointments. You've gone through all of the fucking frustrations of dealing with these dumbass incompatible bitches.
Right.
You understand? Because remember, every bitch that is incompatible with you is compatible with some nigga somewhere.
Exactly.
That's why you really shouldn't hate on bitches and get all mad about being rejected and all that other shit. All she's letting you know is that, hey, we're not compatible. So you just got to move on. But these niggas be getting in their feelings, which is why they wife up chicks so quick, which is why they marry witches, which is why they deal with chicks that are not good for them, because they're so afraid to go back out into the rain, to go back out into the weather and deal with it. Nigga, when it start raining, tuck your collar up and open up your umbrella, bitch ass nigga, and holler at these bitches and stop being a pussy. That's what it's really about. But when I say that, I'm an unfeeling bastard and I don't know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying?
No doubt. Because I've heard guys say things like, man, you know, my sister, my mom knows her. Man, I got to go back, man, and work it out. They keep asking me about her. Why she not coming to Thanksgiving? And I'll be like, bro, like.
I was just talking about that.
It's tough, man.
I was just talking about that, bro. People feel pressure to stay with a person because they cool with your family and friends, and it's like, nah, nah, I don't give a fuck. I'm the point of connection.
Right.
I got to deal with all of this. You only see them during holidays. You only see them during special occasions. I got to deal with this shit from a day to day. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. That's a fact.
And that's why when you be saying that's like bitch ass stuff, I be like, man, it plays a part, because if a woman cheated on you and you break up with her, and you're like, you know what, man, she didn't cheat on me that bad. He only fucked her for an hour. It ain't that bad. Maybe I should take her back. And I'm like, nah, nigga, let her go, bro. Just move on, man. But,
right.
I appreciate it. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. And this week, guys, fuck 5, man. Bring in 8 or more, man. Let's step this shit up.
Yeah,
you guys
for real.
The game. And I hate the fact that niggas be like, why should the game be sold? Like, if it's changing your lives, like that alone right there is why it should be valued right there, man.
Facts.
Like,
Exactly.
No, and on a practical level, if me and Lucario had to go do a 9 to 5, could we be spitting fucking game to y'all niggas like this?
Exactly. We couldn't. Exactly.
So that's why you got it. That's why you got to pay nigga for his time, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Cool,
it's real simple.
The thing is, the thing is, a guy will donate $1, but you give him the game and he get his woman back. And I'm like, damn, like the nigga gave you some insight that puts you in a position to go get your girl back and change your whole spectrum. Now she cooking you food, massaging you, and you think that's worth $1. But I get it, but it's like, come on now.
Actually, see, the thing is, we would have gave him game to get a brand new bitch that will cook him food and rub his back.
Right, exactly.
We wouldn't give him game to get his bitch back, because if she left, then she left. Fuck that bitch, she done.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
respectfully,
they may take the information, but you know what I'm saying, they may take the information and go back to the go back to the closet and get the
what they could do is they could take the information and improve on whatever situation they're currently in. But to say to go get somebody back, we're not gonna tell them to go get nobody back.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. You're gonna be like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, she done. Respectfully.
All right, guys, you gotta take care, man. Keep going, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the donation, man. You know what it is. We appreciate you. All right. Yeah, you know, we gonna tell them to get a brand new joint to come in. You know, because again, it's about compatibility, and I hear a lot of dudes like everything about it is being vindictive and hating on women, and like I had a guy, because I did a reaction video about women who cheat.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was a good video. Right?
Yeah, appreciate it. And there was, and you know, it was a guy in my chat talking about, don't care about these women, just use them up. And I was like, nah, bruh. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing about that.
Yo, these dudes be like on some revenge shit. Like
everything is about revenge. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, don't be trying to get back at no woman. That's like that's like, come on, man. That's like like trying to get back at a kindergartner. Like, for what? That's like a kindergartner call you a doo-doo face. You know, kids say some dumb shit. Like, ha, you a doo-doo face. And then you walk over to him and be like, well, that's why your mama's a bitch.
Because you know what it is? A lot of them want women to hurt because they're hurt. Like, so it's like, it's one of things like, you can't, like, it's funny because people got to think, man, you can't want fucked up shit for someone else and for you to feel good, because then it's almost like you want fucked up shit for yourself too. Because you can't, like, it's almost like if I want my life to be on point, you feel what I'm saying? If I want my life to be the shit, if I want to be happy, I can't then be like, well, fuck that other motherfucker and fuck that bitch, and I hope she fucking die in a ditch somewhere. Like, you can't have that negativity, because if you want something good for you, how the hell you want something bad for somebody else? That don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? Because then imagine somebody wanting something bad for you, right? You wouldn't want that bad thing they want for you to happen. So why would you want something bad for that person to happen? You should say, hey, I'm feeling fucked up right now. What can I do to feel better about my shit? Versus thinking you're going to feel better about somebody else being fucked up. That's not going to work. You see what I'm saying? It's really not going to work. I know on the surface, it may make you feel good. Like, yeah, I'm getting back at that bitch. Fuck her and fuck these women. And I'm glad that this happened. So you start to feel like you got even or whatever it is like that. But the problem is that when you have that mentality, right? That's the type of shit that keeps you in that mentality, keeps you depressed, keeps you upset, keeps you fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? You got to move beyond that shit, man. You got to move past that shit.
Right.
Man, you got to move past that shit. It's crazy.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir. We got a call?
Yeah, 332. You on live with Lakari and Miles. Did you donate?
What's going on? Yeah, I donated.
Where?
Venmo.
Okay, we got the Venmo. Hold on, let me see. We got the Venmo popping. All right, hold on. What's your name, bro?
D. Donate.
Who?
What's your name on the Venmo so we can see that you donated?
D. Is on it.
Is it Dale? D-A-L-E, Dale?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We got you. That's like why y'all scared to say your name, nigga? Nobody knows y'all. Y'all fine. Yeah, like you're a voice on the internet. Nobody's gonna hear, bro. You're gonna be fine. I promise. But go ahead. What's your question?
Yo, be low key out here, bro.
What's your question, bro? Oh, because he don't want nobody to know that he calling in for game. Okay, we got you. Go ahead, Dale. Since you a fronting ass nigga out here in these streets.
Oh man. Yeah, I got an issue right there. I remember I called you last week. I was the guy with the main chick and the side chick. And remember I was telling you that I was trying to make things work out with my main chick. Well, yet recently my main chick, she broke up with me, so I'm really trying to figure out how can I get over that situation, because I really want her back, but I know it's not right. So
why do you want her back?
I see potential in her.
Potential for what?
What happened?
No, you said potential. Potential for what? What do you mean? Potential for what?
So like as a wife.
And why'd y'all break up?
Because I was cheating.
You was cheating? Wait, so the side chick, she didn't know about the side chick?
She knew about it, but she didn't want me talking to her anymore. So I was behind her back.
Oh, so you cheated. She found out you was cheating, and then you said you wasn't gonna fuck with her, and then you was fucking with her behind her back.
Yeah, but the time that I wasn't fucking with the side chick, I was trying to make it work for her, but she was like, she stepped back a little bit. Like, I guess she wasn't trying to give me sex like that. She couldn't really get over the situation that, I cheated. So I would just go right back to the side chick until she would act, was ready to give me what I wanted. So like back and forth type of thing.
Right. Well, see, this is the issue right there. This is the issue. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you want to have side chicks?
I don't, but the only reason why I do is because she's not giving me what I want, and I know.
So wait, hold on. So wait. So the only reason you got the side chick was because your main chick wasn't fucking you?
Yeah. Well, she was, but she wasn't fucking me like how I wanted it to.
Okay, so that means you and your girl wasn't compatible. So why would you want to get with a chick that don't want to fuck you like how you want to have sex? Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, how do you see promise in a chick that don't want to fuck you like how you want to get fucked?
Because I know she's hurt right now because of me cheating on her.
No. Caller. We didn't ask about her. You said you saw potential in her, correct?
Right.
Okay, so potential means you see a long-term relationship down the road. How do you see a long-term relationship down the road with a woman that is not sexually compatible with you? How do you do that? Especially when sex is such an important part of the relationship for you. Silent.
Good question.
Yeah, wait. That's a really good question, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And notice this is the funny part. So your girl, so when she wasn't having the type of sex you wanted, did you tell her this, or did you just cheat on her without telling her this?
I told her that, but she told me that how she gets aroused by like other shit, like me doing the things that I'm supposed to do.
Like what? Like what?
Hear me?
Yeah, like what?
Leaving the situation and being that person that she thought I was,
So you wasn't leading?
I wasn't leading as I should. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
You wasn't leading as you should. What that mean?
I was leading, but I wasn't consistent with it.
You wasn't consistent with your leadership, but you expect consistent pussy? Hello?
Right. Yeah. I expected it.
Well, all right. Let's do this. Give us an example of you being inconsistent.
Me not planning out, like making plans for like if we're supposed to go out somewhere.
Wait. All right. Wait. Hold on. How long you been with this girl? How long you been with this girl?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So you stopped planning date nights?
I did, yeah. Because only because you know I was going through a bad time financially.
Nope. I don't want to hear it. Date night with your girl that you've been with over 2 years. You could do something cheap and easy that don't cost no fucking money, and she'll still be happy just to spend time with you, my nigga. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Hello?
You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right, nigga. You ain't fucking gotta tell me. That's why you called me. That's why you called this show. Don't you fucking telling me I'm right, bro. Listen. Sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Please. Caller, you still there? Are you good?
I'm here.
Okay.
All
right. My bad. I just hate when niggas say that shit because I'm like, bro, you know you lying to yourself, bro. Stop fucking playing around. So here's what I'm saying. You've been with this woman for over a year, going on 2 years, past 2 years, and you stop doing what you're supposed to do. You stop planning date nights. You see, just like Lucario said earlier, you started taking her for granted. So of course the consistency of the pussy gonna dry up, bro.
Yeah, I see the point.
You understand?
But I expected to get better though.
But bro, how you stop. How did you just explained to us that you started falling off on your consistency, meaning you started taking the relationship and your girl for granted. So how do you expect it to get better when you fell off?
Right.
The only reason why it wasn't consistent because it was the financial issues. Some other issues. Now things got a little better with me now.
But that's what we're trying to say. That's what we're trying to say, bro. Even through financial hardship, if your girl is fucking with you, then she gonna fuck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm. See, it'd be one thing if you was on point. It'd be one thing if you was on point doing everything you needed to do, and then she was like not fucking you. That'd be one thing. But you was falling back on the shit and being inconsistent, which causes a rift, which is why the shit is going down the way it went down.
Hold on. Call it. You said she wasn't fucking with you though? Well, when you didn't have any money, she wasn't fucking with you?
She would disrespect me verbally, like, hey, you broke, this and that. When
wait. So when you fell on hard wait. So when you fell on hard times, she would call you broke?
Yeah.
So when you fell on hard times, she would say some shit to you and be like, bitch, ass, yucca, and say you was dusty and all this other type of shit?
In other words.
Really? And she will call you all types of bitch ass niggas and dusty ass niggas and all this nonsense, but you ain't got no money?
Yeah.
Okay, so
hold on. And this is a woman who has potential to be your wife, nigga? Are you serious? You want to marry this woman?
You want to stay with a bitch that disrespects you when you fall on hard times?
I don't.
Oh, so why are we having this conversation about this bitch then? Why you don't just fire her and move on with your fucking life and upgrade your side bitch and get yourself some new bitches too while you at it? What's wrong with you, bruh?
I probably have dependent issues on her, That's probably why.
Did she help you out when you was in hard times or something?
Not really. Like here or there, but not
really.
Like that,
not really. So what do you owe her? Why the fuck are you putting yourself through this bullshit then? What do you owe this bitch? Hello. What do you owe her? Why are you putting yourself through this, bro?
I don't owe nothing.
Okay, so why are you putting yourself through this?
I probably realized I probably can't find any better, maybe.
Oh, just like Lucario was saying earlier.
Look, bro, you just caught up in, trust me, I've been there. You're caught in a situation where this is your entire world or perspective of women. So you think that, like, I'm telling you, and this is what I'm saying. You listen, let me give you a hand clap and say congratulations for not being with this woman anymore. I'm telling you, listen, be happy you're not with this woman no more, bro. Congratulations, my nigga. Like, bro, understand. A woman who actually respects you and fucks with you would not fucking call you broke and shit on you. when you ain't got no money. She would never do that. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, you think that this is the norm, so you're caught in this type of situation, and that insecurity is seeping into you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Which is what, so you think you deserve this type of treatment from a woman, which is why you stay with a woman who treats you like that, or which is why you feel like this would be like white, because you said you want to get her back because she has potential to be a wife. Think about those words. You said this woman has the potential to be your wife, and she fucking shitted on you because you're broke.
Wow.
Crazy.
And that brokenness, was only a temporary thing, right?
That was only temporary, but now that I'm kind of back, it's like something else now. I'm not wifey. I mean, I'm not husband material, shit like that. She would say.
Oh, okay.
So.
Now, Now, where is this woman now? When was the last time you spoke to her? Be honest.
Yesterday, she broke up with me yesterday, and I was trying to beg her to
You begging her to do what?
About it,
to get back?
To try to yeah.
Wait, so hold on. You fell off, and I'm gonna say something else too. If you just like Lucario said earlier with the one, if to find the one, you got to be the one.
Mm-hmm.
If she was the one, more than likely you wouldn't have fell off with your consistencies. But that's a whole nother conversation,
right?
But you fell off with the consistencies. Things started going wrong in the relationship. When you went broke, she started shitting on you, disrespecting you, right? And now the complaint is that she's not fucking you like how she don't have the same sexual compatibility. And on top of that, she just dumped you yesterday. How many fucking signs do you need, my nigga, for you to leave this bitch alone? How many? Matter of fact, let me ask you another question. How good was the pussy, and how long have you been fucking her raw?
The pussy wasn't all of that, to be honest. And I wasn't fucking her raw because I want her to,
all right. So that only adds to my point. Why are you still thinking about this broad?
Because I just thought that she was a nice person, and
bro, she's not a nice person, bro. She called you a dusty bitch ass, broke ass, fuck ass nigga while you were going through hard times.
Called you a brokey, and you don't have a Bugatti.
Yeah, she called you a brokey without a Bugatti. How could she be a good person for you? She might be a good person for another nigga, bro, but not for you, my nigga. Leave her alone. Let me ask you a question. Right. What's up with your side chick? Is she better? Is she nicer? Or is it just about sex
better,
with her?
But the issue with that, I've been confiding in her with my situation with my...
Wait. You confiding in your side bitch over the main bitch?
Yeah.
How long you been with the side bitch?
For about, on and off, for about 6 or 7 months.
Oh! You letting the side bitch know about your personal situation with your other bitches after 6 months?
Jesus.
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you on the Bad Boy membership? You're not on the Bad Boy membership. You couldn't be on the Bad Boy.
You was,
but you got off of it.
I'm gonna get back
Yo,
on
you ill. You ill. Yo, ill. Oh my God.
Bitch dependency is no laughing matter.
Ew, bro, you're disgusting. Look, are you broke now or is your money good?
I'm good.
Okay, because if you was broke now, I'd do like your old bitch and start calling you broke and dusty, man, because you ill, bro. You doing all types of disgusting macking out here, bro. This is terrible. What are you doing? Like, you are disrespecting yourself and the game entirely. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's why I called in,
This is the thing. One of the things you got to understand is, you have to love yourself more, bro. Like, you have to love, because you know what happens when you love yourself? When a chick fixes her mouth to say some stupid shit, you're like, what? You understand? You just feel this.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Like, I wish a chick will call me broke and dusty and try to shit on me for. I wish a woman would do that shit. Are you serious?
Mario, you broke and dusty.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. Listen. You guys understand, bro. Understand. You're just so caught up with this woman because you've been with her for 2 years. You're emotionally invested. You're attached to the situation. Y'all just broke up. I get it. But understand, bro, understand that, see, this is the thing, right? Some of y'all have to get to the point where your perspectives should start to be tied in with your feelings and emotions. So what I mean by that is this, right?
Yeah, what you talking about feelings and emotions, nigga? What's going on? Hold on. What you talking about?
A lot of y'all, listen to what y'all do, right? See, like, if I'm with a chick, right? And she starts calling me all types of bitch ass niggas and broke and doing all this disrespectful shit, right? I don't care how much I love this woman, right? We're finished. Because what has happened now is that because you've said that means you've disrespected me. I love myself too much to be disrespected and to give you any more of my time, energy, and attention. So even though, right? Even though you may feel how you feel, you still got to get the fuck away. You still got to tell her she got to get the fuck up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because she disrespected the situation. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is the thing. There can't be any feelings when it comes to making decisions. And then think about that shit. There can't be any feelings with the decision making. Because what happens is that if you have this debate between your feelings and the decision making, a lot of times you're feeling a certain way, so your feelings are going to override the decisions you need to make. So you got to say, even though I feel this way because I still love this girl because we've been together for 2 years and we had all these other things, the decision I need to make is I need to fucking charge this bitch to the game because she's disrespectful as fuck. So I don't care how I feel right now. She needs to get charged because she's disrespectful. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so caller, understand that this chick is disrespectful. And you have to love yourself enough to understand how much she's disrespecting you. See, the reason why you're taking the disrespect and the reason why you want to continue to be with her is because you don't have that love within yourself to realize and recognize that you're being disrespected. You see what I'm saying? So once you understand you're being disrespected, you say, you know what? Why would I even want to get back with this woman knowing she disrespected me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, listen. Some of y'all are so fucking ingrained with dealing with these women. Y'all the type of niggas that your girl could slap the shit out your moms and you still fuck with your girl. Like, you would still fuck with your girl. You would still be with her. Like, you slap the shit out your moms. You know what I'm saying? And you still would fuck with her. Be like, but bro, I just feel like she got potential though. You know what I'm saying? You slap the shit out your mom.
She got potential to do more.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, man. Listen, I understand you feeling a certain way because you just got out of a relationship. Y'all been together for 2 years. You're used to with this girl, and I get it. But you have to look at the situation for what it is and think practically. So feel how you feel. I'm not saying you got to ignore your feelings. You're going to feel how you feel. You upset, you feel some type of way. You could even miss this bitch just for whatever reason. Like, damn, man, I just, the feelings are there and I still have the love. You can have all of that shit, but you still got to say, fuck that hoe. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you got to keep it moving. And that's it. You should know, damn it. Like, don't continue to deal with this chick because the fact that you calling in and saying, man, she got potential and, you know, as a wife, because at first I thought you had a good chick you just cheated on and that's why she's acting funny because you cheated on her. But no, what happened is that you was definitely being inconsistent. But at the same time, you being inconsistent is still no reason for the woman to blatantly be disrespecting you. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. So it's still, so if she's doing that, then you got to get rid of her. But understand that part of the disrespect too is the fact that you're inconsistent because that's like a gateway to the disrespect.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Even though it's still not a good thing she's doing that. So caller, understand, you'll get better women, but understand you have to be a better nigga. You understand? You got to be a better motherfucker. Because if you're not the better motherfucker, then you're going to continue to do the same shit the next time. So you got to become better so you can get better. That's what it is.
Exactly, caller.
I have reason to believe that you are suffering from chronic bitch dependency.
All right. You got to stop that.
I got a quick question, though. I got another question, though.
All right, what's up, man?
The side chick, right? You think I should just charge her too? Because she's been disrespecting me too.
Oh, damn. He's getting disrespected all day.
Wait, the side bitch is disrespecting you? You know why the side bitch is disrespecting you? Because you giving her all the information about your main bitch. So she's like, oh, the main bitch is disrespecting him. I could disrespect him too.
Exactly right. How is she disrespecting you? What did she do?
She like, leave this bitch. This bitch don't do nothing for you. Shit like that.
No, that's not disrespect. We telling you the same shit. How is that disrespect?
She telling you the truth, nigga.
Well, when I'm trying to like get back with her, she's like, yo, fuck you bitch, for doing that. Shit like that.
Oh, she cursing you out for trying to get back with your girl?
Yeah, because she want to be with me, but, you know, she see that I'm trying to chase after a bitch who don't really, you know, want me like that. She gets upset.
Yeah, because she's looking at you like, yo, this nigga's a bitch ass nigga. Why he fucking trying to deal with this chick who don't respect him? But this is the thing. Again, you're getting all this disrespect because you don't respect yourself, bro. This is what I'm saying. You got to love yourself. And then what will happen is the woman will respect you because you will demand respect. That's the problem, bro. This is why you getting shitted on by your main girl and your side chick. So you gotta throw all of them away, and then you gotta start fresh.
Yeah, you gotta start fresh, bro. All of that shit is too sticky, and your side bitch already knows too much. She knows how much of a
Bitch ass yucca
you are. You understand? She knows that. So is she gonna use that to her advantage from now on? You understand? And she gonna, let me tell you something. I'll tell. How many times have your side bitch denied you pussy already?
Zero.
You sure?
Sure.
You fucked your side bitch every single time you wanted to fuck?
Yes.
Okay. That's only gonna last but for so long. She gonna start denying you pussy too, my nigga.
All
right. So yeah, you gotta. I think you need to, I think you need to focus on yourself. Let me ask you a question. What do you want, bro?
I just want to be happy, man. Like in a relationship, compatible.
Yeah, but what does that look like? What does that mean? You want to be happy, you want to be in a relationship, but what does that look like? Like, what are the details of that?
Somebody who respects me and don't disrespect me, who respect my leadership,
Okay, what does your leadership look like?
Me setting out plans for our future, making plans to go out, finances, stuff like that.
Okay, so you at least have you're on the right track, bro. But these are things that you need to solidify and work out the details. So like, you need to get back on the Bad Boy membership. Since your money got back right, you need to get back on the Bad Boy membership. You need to go back and visit the program that talks about the vetting process, and you need to look at the videos that talk about how to conduct yourself, how to be the masculine versions of yourself. You know what I'm saying? How to be you got a video on there called "How to Be the Type of Woman that she submits to," or some shit like that. Like
how to be the type of guy she gives 100% cooperation to. Yeah,
exactly. All that type of shit. So you really need to get on those videos, bro. Get back on the Bad Boy membership. Start there. And we know you're not going to give up your side bitch because you're not going to give up pussy like that. I understand. But you need to get some new chicks in the fold, bro. And you need to really stop thinking about the ex joint that just dumped you yesterday, bro. You need to leave that alone, cold turkey, move on with your life.
Right.
Respect that.
Do it. All right. Thanks for your call. And thanks for being willing to share your story, bro. We really appreciate it. Don't think you're the only one going through this stuff, all right?
Yeah, that's why I called in though. But I appreciate y'all for the advice, man. I donated again, because
all right, yeah. I appreciate you, man.
That's what's up, man. And real quick, shout out to Brandon for the $10 Cash App. He said, "Are you done with the email coaching?" No, the email coaching is actually only relegated for the Bad Boy members right now. So if you want email coaching, you got to get on the Bad Boy membership. And shout out to Dale again for the other super chat. Super chat, the Venmo joint for the $5 again. And then also I think somebody else hit up shout out to James Morrell for the $10 PayPal donation. Appreciate you, fam. And so we can continue if you have any more.
And shout out to Monogamous Player for the $5 Cash App. Shout out to Monogamous Player. So thank you guys for all the Cash Apps, man.
All the donations, we appreciate it. Real shit.
Because this is how we make our bread. You know what I'm saying? This is how we're able to keep the lights on and keep the internet service provided so we can spit this game, man. So it's real, and we appreciate every last one of y'all. All right, so make sure y'all donate and all that type of shit. But you want to get back to the questions?
Yeah, we get back to the questions. Let me see.
For now,
says, what would you do when your main chick is becoming too obsessive with your attention? Well, that has to do with your maintenance in your relationship. That has to do with your scheduling. That has to do with your time management. So meaning that if you're saying she's
I think it's Monogamous.
Yeah.
Yo, Monogamous, what's going on?
What up?
Yes, sir. What's up, Miles? What's up, Mr. Lucario? You already know that I donated to your Cash App, Miles. $5.
Yes, sir. Yes, we appreciate it, bro.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Monogamous, it's been a while, but just, again, just for the record, please, let's get your name or your age. We already know it's Monogamous Player, but what's your age again? Just for the record, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm 32, Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Yeah, appreciate you, man. It's just, like I said, it's just more of a legal thing just in case, you feel me? We want to get everybody's age from time to time. Because I know you're a friend to the room. You're a friend to the room, but I don't want to let it slide too much. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, everybody got to follow rules, including me.
Exactly, man. There it is. But hey, what's on your mind today, brother?
Oh yeah. Hey, man. Great topic, man. And we done all been through this before, where we done missed the ex, or not even the ex, even outside of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Your life might go through a transition. There might be certain friends that are not friends with you no more that you let go, right? But then when you start reminiscing on the past, you're only thinking about the things that you miss. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the caveat is, whenever you're missing something and reminiscing something, you have to also think about it in the whole form. Whenever we're missing something, that's us going through an emotional reaction towards whatever we're thinking about, right? But we're not looking at the overall picture, right? And even what you said, Mr. Laquari, what you said earlier, a lot of things that we miss, there's a reason why those things or those people are not in our lives anymore. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes I have to go through that, like, oh, I missed this or I missed that. But then I have to think, like, well, it's a reason why this person not in my life no more. This is the reason why I done moved on from this or whatever the case may be, right? I'm just being emotional right now. But when you think about everything else, then you realize, like, okay, I can miss it, but I also have to move forward because my life don't stop right here with this situation or with this person. You see what I'm saying? And then another thing, Miles, you said earlier, well, you actually said this last week, right? You said this, and I think a lot of people make the mistake of rushing into relationships because you feel like you met somebody great, right? But I used to tell women all the time, it's a 99% chance that I'm not going to be in a relationship with you, even though I'm a great person and you're a great person, right?
Right.
Now, for example, Miles and Mr. Cardio, the reason why I always will believe this, the reason why I was able to start a great relationship with my girlfriend is because working towards that, I met other women that I was vetting that were good women that not necessarily was going to be with me, but even though we wasn't going to be together, I was still able to take the positives of those situations and apply that to the relationship that I'm in now. So then once my girlfriend came along, then I found the one. Because even what you said, Mr. Lucario, just because you feel like you found the one, you got to be the one.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? And more than likely, you're not going to be the one towards every girl that you meet. But that's okay. Just enjoy the experience, learn from it, and then moving forward, whatever good things that you can take with you, you can apply that in the relationship that's for you. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people, they rush because they feel like, oh, I found the one, I found this great person. But if you keep living life, you're going to realize there's going to be a plethora of great people that you're going to meet. You see what I'm saying? And don't hold yourself back from meeting those great people just because you're trying to make this one situation last. And then the last thing I want to say, Mr. McCarty, because you said another great thing. The reason why people break up in relationships so fast is because they got in relationships so fast.
Exactly.
Me and my girlfriend, we're able to work through disagreements or issues is because we vetted one another. Mm-hmm. And when you vet people, or when you vet the person you're supposed to be with, right, it's easier for you to give them grace and to understand them. But then when you get into a relationship and y'all get into a disagreement, then you don't understand that person because you really don't know that person. Mm-hmm. So that's why I tell people, man, you gotta vet people. You gotta vet situations. So even when there is bumps and grinds in the road, you're able to work through them versus you always quitting and saying it's over and then getting back together. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's all I want to say, guys. I'm getting back to my kids. Thank y'all so much for the opportunity.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Get back to them damn kids, nigga. All right now.
Yes, sir.
All right. We also got 323-323. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate though?
Yes, I did donate. I donated $10 to Hasheem Smith at Cash App.
All right. You got that?
Yeah, I see Ricardo with the $10 and then we see the Cash App and Kingpin with the $10 Cash App. So appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it, man. Yeah. What's on your mind, bro? Wait, name, age, and city first, and then what's on your mind? Name, age, and city.
Kobe, 21 from LA.
All right, what's up, man? What's on your mind, brother?
Well, first, I just wanted to thank y'all, man. I went from being a virgin at 21 to now at 23, going to like sex parties and shit.
Oh, this nigga out here
going in.
Bada bop boom.
Just from listening to Lucario and playing the numbers game instead of having sex with 2 women a day. At one of the sex parties, I had sex with 6 women in one night. So the shit was like so crazy.
Nice. This guy's fucking going in. He's going the fuck in.
Bada bop boom pow.
The one I did have though was like, so I'm pretty cool with like just letting a woman know what I want, like off rip. But it's kind of like after that initial moment, like say if I'm at a party or something and I gotta sit there and like continue to talk, it's like shit. Now I got, cause like I managed doing it, like I just kind of went through the motions and like flowed with the conversation. But I wanted to know like, so it's basically just increasing your mouthpiece, just getting out and talking more, just like getting comfortable doing that.
So what's the question again? You said how to increase like your mouthpiece. Is that what you said?
Yeah, because normally I just let a woman know what I want, like off rip, just up the top. But then after that initial, like, I'm letting you know what I want. And then it's kind of like, because I'm used to just going up to women and just walking off, like after I tell them that, or like give them my number. But when I'm at a party, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta sit and talk. So like,
wait. Please elaborate on where did this rule come from that you have to sit and talk with the bitch? What's that about? Where'd you get that from?
Oh, I mean, I guess it's not a rule, but I guess it's what I thought, just sitting there chilling. I'm like, she kind of just sitting up here and like, I'm already sitting where I'm sitting. And so it'd be weird for me to just kind of get up and just walk off because I'm already just sitting chilling.
But why do you have to continue talking to her after you done told her what you was looking for? So here's the thing. Again, when you're comfortable with who you are, when you're comfortable with your masculine identity, you don't have to do anything. You do things because you want to.
Right.
Okay? Remember that. That's a big part of this whole fucking shit. We're not doing nothing because we have to. We're not meeting women because we have to. We're meeting women because we want to. We're not fucking because we have to. We're fucking because we want to. Right. This is why
going on dates because we have to. We're going on dates because we want to. You see what I'm saying? Everything is because we want to, right?
So if you're sitting there chilling at the lounge and a woman sits next to you and you say, hey, you pretty hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see if we're sexually compatible. Put my number in your phone. Then she says, oh, well, yeah, you look kind of attractive too. Then she puts her number in your phone. After she put the number in your phone, you don't got to say nothing else to that bitch. Be like, listen, I'm going to text you during the week and we're going to set some time up so we could figure out the sexual compatibility. All right. You have a good night. And you sit your ass right there and she could sit her ass right there. You ain't got to say shit to her. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I guess shit.
You see, a lot of you dudes, and this is why we even had the show yesterday, Real Game No Theory. If y'all missed the playback, if y'all missed the live show, Real Game No Theory, please go back and watch that shit. This is why we talked about the whole high value man thing. when you guys fall into all of these labels and all of these catchphrases that all these other YouTubers and other people be putting on the game, it comes with all these expectations where you don't get a chance to insert your own masculine identity into the situation. So now you're sitting there thinking that there's something that you have to do that you don't even want to do.
Right.
Now you're sitting there feeling awkward because, well, I just told this girl that I wanted to smash, and I gave her my number, and I don't know what to do now. You don't have to do nothing now. Continue living your fucking life. There's nothing that you have to do. There's nothing that you need to do, because let me tell you something. When you sit there and keep up a fucking uncomfortable conversation, that's when she not gonna want to fuck you no more.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But when you sit there comfortable, confident, and cool, minding your goddamn business, bitch, I already told you what I want. You already got my number. I'll holler at you next week. And she see that you just chilling and you just about your business. And then let's just say another chick come sit on the other side of the couch and you do the same shit to her right in front of her fucking face. She know that you dead fucking serious and you're not afraid and you're not uncomfortable and you're not awkward and you're not worried about what she thinks.
Mm-hmm. Real shit.
Y'all niggas, mostly like 80% of niggas out here, y'all move based on other people's information. Y'all not moving because of the information in your own brain. Right. You're living someone else's fucking life. You're being influenced by everybody else except yourself. That's what the masculine identity is all about. Understanding your own influence and living by it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. Your identity. What the fuck do you want? You see the sign? What is your direction? What is your direction? You see the fucking masculine sign? It's a circle with an arrow. What is the direction that you want to move in? That's what it's really all about.
Right.
It ain't about worrying about what other people think. It ain't even about listening to us.
Mm-hmm.
Because all we're really telling you is to think for yourself. That's what we really be trying to tell y'all.
Basically. That's a fact. And all we do is give y'all best practices that you can use in doing things for yourself. So it's not anything that you feel not anything that you feel like you have to do. You should only do the things you want to do. And then what you're doing is that you have a framework to work with if you want to do that. But the thing is that you don't have to be like, damn, well, I've been talking to this girl and I feel like, it's going to be awkward or weird for me to like just get up out the situation. No, you could end the situation anytime you want. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no fucking law that you got to sit there and fucking talk to this woman and do all this other extra shit.
And you know what the best part is? Let's just continue the scenario, right? Let's just say you sit there for another whole half hour even. Mm-hmm. And she didn't go nowhere and you're getting ready to leave because you're ready to leave. You can lean back over to her and be like, yo, I'm getting ready to leave. You trying to skate with me or what?
Right.
Because instead of me hitting you up during the week, we can make it happen tonight. Because I'm ready to blow this joint right here. Because it's boring here right now. I'm trying to do something exciting.
Right.
And see what she say. And then if she say, no, I don't know, be like, all right, no problem. I'll hit you up during the week and then we'll make it happen then. And then you keep it the fuck moving.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
God. Mm-hmm.
Do what you want. Don't worry about the outcome and what other people gonna do. Do what you want.
Exactly. That's a fact.
That's what guys don't understand is that in the long run, that's what makes you attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that when you do what you want, every bitch is going to just drop to her knees and suck your dick. But what I'm saying is doing what you want, being who you are, that's what makes you unique. That's what lets her know, oh, shit, this nigga ain't like anybody else that I ever met.
Right. And you know what the best part about doing what you want is that this is what happens. The chick fucks with you because she's attracted to you, or she doesn't fuck with you, but guess what? You did what you wanted anyway. You see what I'm saying? So you win either way.
You win either way.
You win.
Guys, y'all niggas talking about taking L's. You win. Yo, that was so beautiful. You win either way.
Exactly.
As long as you do what you want, you win.
Exactly.
You do what you want and she fucks with you, you win. You do what you want and she don't fuck with you, you still doing what you want. So you win.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Call
Because
it.
the worst part is niggas, this is what they do. Niggas do what they don't want to do, and the chicks still don't fuck with them, and then they feel even worse. All the time.
Emotional damage.
That's why niggas be tight. They be like, man, I fucking went all the way out here and took this girl to dinner, and she still ain't fuck me. Fuck this bitch. Because you were doing shit you didn't want to do.
Facts.
But if you did shit you wanted to do, you tell this chick, hey, listen, come through to the crib because I'm trying to fuck. She says no. Well, I'm still at the crib. I ain't had to fucking go out and spend $300 on a dinner, right? I'm good. I'm still doing what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
And this is exactly why we tell you to make meeting women and meeting people a part of your lifestyle, right? So, because not every guy, like shout out to Moses, right? But I'm just using him as an example, right? Moses will wait till he'll go to the gym at like after work at like 6:30, work out for an hour, then go home and take a nap, then get up, start getting dressed at 11 to go out and holler at bitches from 12 midnight to 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's Moses. That's what he wants to do. But I'm not going to do that shit.
Right.
And that's not what every nigga wants to do. So what am I saying? I'm saying look at your life and see where the bitches overlap.
Mm-hmm.
See where the bitches crisscross.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. You got your life, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me pull that to the top of the screen so y'all can see.
You got let me see your life. Fuck, I can't spell. All right, so you got your life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then you got fucking pens don't want to work when you want them to work. And then you got bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I have terrible handwriting, guys, so forgive me. Hold on. You got your life and you got bitches. You see that part right there in the middle?
Right.
You gotta see that part in the middle where it intersects.
Mm-hmm. That's the part. That's the part
where it intersects. So that means not necessarily the gym and not your job, but what I'm saying is, if you the type of nigga where you like to chill, you like to play pool, you like to go bowling, you like comic books, you like video games, you like Comic-Con, you like to go to the movies, there's certain things in your life that you like to do, or sometimes you like to go walking around downtown, you like to go shopping, you like to do this, you gotta go do this, you gotta go do that. That's why we were telling you to make meeting women a part of your lifestyle. Mm-hmm. So when you're meeting women, it doesn't feel like something that you don't want to do, because we know that's how it feels for a lot of you guys. So your energy is all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you trying to do what Moses do, and you try to go out at 11, you tired and shit. You really don't want to do this shit. And the first 2 or 3 bitches that you say something to is like, oh, sorry, I'm not interested. Oh, sorry, I don't give out my number like that. Oh, sorry, no, I got a boyfriend. And then you're already in a fucked up mood. You're already doing something that you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, the first 3 bitches you holler at acting stupid, you're like, man, fuck this. Fuck Lucario. Fuck the bad boy membership. Fuck it all. Fuck women. I'm going monk mode, man. I'm tired of it. No. Look at your life. You like to go bike riding on the weekends. You like to go hiking. You like to... There's bitches somewhere in there. You got to find them, bro. And then you got to holler at every last one of them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? This is so you gotta see you got your life, you got bitches, you gotta see where it intersects. Let me show you how the diagram one more time.
Let me pull it up there real quick. So y'all see. So look at that. That's bitches, and then your life in the middle. That's where it is. So you don't have to change anything about your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just fit them into your life.
Yeah, y'all niggas, there's a coffee shop that y'all go to every other day to get your coffee. There's a bus stop that y'all wait at to wait for the bus to get on your job. And there's bitches there.
Mm-hmm.
There's there. I'm telling you, they there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a supermarket that you love to go to pick up your groceries. They there.
You know what the problem is? This is what most guys do. Most guys, what you do is you try to create a whole new life to get a bitch. Which means you go to some fucking restaurant you never go to or would never go to for the chick. You start taking out time to do something you would never do for the woman. You understand what I'm saying? You're trying to impress her instead of bringing her along to whatever you was going to do anyway. Instead of doing the things you wanted to do anyway and just tell her to come along to the situation. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how you're supposed to do it. So that what happens is that even if the chick don't fucking show up or don't want to do it or don't want to make shit happen, you're still doing what you were going to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're still going to the places you already like anyway.
So you're winning.
Right. You're good.
You're winning. You're winning, guys. You're winning. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Now, can you optimize it? You know what I'm saying? Can you optimize? Can you say to yourself, well, I go to this coffee shop, but not many people go to this coffee shop. So let me try this other coffee shop.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Let me try this other coffee shop that's closer to downtown because I know more people go to that one. Okay, then you might have to make a slight adjustment and go to that other coffee shop instead. You get what I'm saying? There's ways to be strategic and to optimize shit. But the point I'm trying to make is make it make sense to you and your identity, who you are as a man. You don't want to necessarily once you start pulling yourself outside of who you are, that's when all the energy is going to go to shit.
Right, exactly.
And the guy that the women are meeting is not the real guy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You want the women to meet the real guy.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Caller, does that help? Does that help, caller?
Yeah, that helped a whole lot. Appreciate y'all.
All right, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for the donation, man. You have a great day, man. Appreciate you.
All right, yep, you too, man.
All right, peace, bro. All right, so 708. We got 708 on with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Yes, sir, I did. It's James.
James, what's up, man?
Yo.
I think we got you. Let me see. Oh, wait. Where did you send that shit to?
PayPal.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, let me see if my shit is popping up because my shit be slow as fuck. But what's going on, James? Let's go with you.
Nothing much. Just a few questions, right? So this is like nothing current, but like, let's say okay, this thing with this bitch has to end. Is it wrong to plan for that to happen, or should it just happen right then and there? So I mean, it's like, should you get like mentally prepared and figure out, okay, this is how I'm gonna do this, how it's gonna come off, or should it just be balls deep, just right now it's done?
We got you, James. What are you mentally preparing for? And like, what is the mental preparation for? What are you thinking?
I mean, I guess just to, be secure in the decision, as well as how.
Wait. Let's think about this idea of security. Where should your security be coming from, sir?
Yourself, I guess.
Okay, so listen, and Lucario says this in the trailer to the Game Kings 2 NYC seminar video. Lucario says, you might lose the relationship, but you never lose yourself. Huh? So if you're trying to mentally prepare yourself for security reasons, but your security comes from yourself, and at the end of the relationship, you still have yourself, then what is the preparation for, my nigga? Once again, please answer it.
Nothing.
Oh, so what's the answer to your question then, bro?
You shouldn't have to mentally prepare because it should already just be there and done in your spirit.
So you should be able to end the relationship at any given time.
Right.
If it needs to end, then it needs to end, right?
Right. And also this is the thing. Because I think sort of what you're trying to say is, should you immediately end the situation at the moment? Or should you, if you're seeing it going down the path, should you wait for it to go all the way down the path and then end it? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I would like an answer to that question you just asked, though. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. The thing is the relationship needs to end exactly when it needs to end. And what I was saying earlier was, remember I was saying that if you vet a woman right? And you are not rushing into a relationship, what's going to happen is you'll have a good relationship because you vetted her. You vetted her, right? Now, what happens is this. Is if you're in that relationship and it seems like it needs to end, or there seems like there's friction, it's best to try to work it out. You understand? And then once you're trying to work it out and you still see it's kind of a little bit of friction, try to work it out again. And then when you see a little friction, try to work it out again. And then on that third time, you're like, okay, well, listen, this is definitely not working at all. We done tried so many different things. We tried all these different angles. And then now it's time to end it. You understand what I'm saying? Because then that will solidify that this actually really needs to end. Because see, sometimes what happens is people will end situations, right? When they could have talked or figured something out because there's some miscommunication or there's some assumption, and then that could have made the relationship continue and flourish. But then there are times where the incompatibility is too much. You've grown apart, or there's something going on where it needs to end. But you want to make sure so that when it does end, you're not tempted to go back because you've seen that you've already tried so many times before it ended.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there are times where, you know, there's the relationship could be so toxic that you need to end right now. We ain't even gotta fucking try to make this work because you done did some shit that was so crazy, or some crazy shit has happened that we need to end this shit now. You feel what I'm saying? So that also happens too. So you got to be able to figure out what the situation is and then act accordingly. You see what I mean?
Caller, would you like to expound on your current situation?
Oh, no. I said this is nothing having to do with like right now. This is just like the past. I just want to know what I should have been doing.
Would you like to, again, expound on your situation from the past?
Okay. Yeah, sure. So the girl that I was with for 2-3 years on and off, right?
There's that word.
Well,
on and off.
Wait. So it's not just her, but girls before her is like, well, like I would be like, this is not gonna work. But I was just like, maybe I'll do it in like a month. I'll do it in like 2 months after this certain event passes, knowing like it's not the best thing for me or her, because I'm gonna waste her time more by giving her hope, and then I'm getting more invested now, and I'm like talking myself out of what I know I should be like doing. You know?
No, but I'd like to know, like, what was the situations though?
What do you mean?
Okay, what were the red flags or the scenarios that made you know that you needed to end these relationships? Like, just give an example.
All right. Well, so the last girl, one of the things, she had major anger issues. She could not control her voice, and when it came to emotional conversation, so she was like getting loud.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
So wait. Okay. Wait. So give us a scenario of something that she said to you or something like that. Like, give us an actual scenario.
Well, so it's nothing that she would say. She would just get like loud. Like, okay, so let's say I would say, hey, I need you to clean the house. She's like, oh, I'm like, tired. And there'd be a whole dumbass discussion about it. And then she started, yelling, start throwing shit, having a fucking temper tantrum, and it wasn't good, But that's just like one thing. She had issues with like depression, suicide, trauma, a bunch of shit that I knew, and I was just like, well, I don't want to leave her to her own devices because, like, I want her to be better. So, like, maybe I could help her through these.
No. Wait. See. Are you a therapist, homie?
No, sir, I am not. And
so how do you imagine that you was going to help her with her bipolar and depression and manic behaviors?
I mean, just like talk her through her issues, help her to gain new perspective on why what's happening to her.
Were you trying to give her dick therapy? Is that what it was?
What?
Were you trying to give her therapy through sex? Dick therapy.
Dick is a gift.
No.
Okay. No, because I mean, sometimes good dick could be very therapeutic.
Dick is a gift.
You understand? Especially for a woman that's feeling you. You get me? But so you weren't trying to do that. So see, okay. A lot of you guys, another reason why a lot of you guys be trying to get back with your ex too is because you feel sorry for these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
You feel sorry for these hoes. And it's the sad part is it in your mind, you tell yourself you feel sorry for the hoe, but truthfully, you feel sorry for yourself.
Right.
You understand? Because you think you don't know, because you don't know who, it all comes back to your masculine identity, because you don't know who you are. And one thing you are not is a fucking therapist, but you think maybe I could talk her through it. Maybe I could get her perspective. And I've been in the same situation. I had chicks I was trying to coach, like, listen, you got to look at it this way. Life is like this. You got to look at it that way. You got to be more grateful. You got to be this, then that. And they're not hearing me, bro. Mm-hmm. And I realized, yeah, we got to end this shit. It's a wrap. Like, you're done.
Right.
Understand? And I mean, yeah, I'm going to miss you. I'm disappointed this shit got to end, but we got to go.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So don't ever feel guilty to end a fucking relationship. Don't feel guilty. Don't let it fuck with your ego. Like all of these different things. Don't be complacent. Don't be dependent on the familiarity of the situation. Don't feel pressured because of your family and friends and how cool they was and all of this. This is so many things that try to keep us stagnant in these relationships where we don't need to be in them.
Mm-hmm.
Compatibility is a beautiful thing. When you're compatible, that also means you can grow together. You find yourself being stagnant in a relationship, you got to end that shit.
Exactly.
You understand? You got to end it, man. You ain't no fucking therapist. It's not your job to walk her through her ailments and her traumas and all of this shit. And then on top of that, she being disrespectful to you. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel what you're saying, but it's like, if you're her man and she's relying on you to like lead her and like, you know, guide her, shouldn't you make some kind of attempt, not as a therapist, but just because you're her man and you want to guide her toward the...
Oh, no. But she has to be in her right mind to be guided.
Exactly.
If she's not in her right mind, then you can't do shit for her because you're not a therapist. You see what I'm saying? You're not a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. The chick has to be in her right mind for her. Just like when we tell you guys, you ever notice some guys will call up and we will tell those guys, you should get therapy because we are not therapists. So we can't help them with that deep-seated issue they have that needs to be fixed. It's the same thing when you're dealing with a chick. Some chicks got those issues and they need therapy.
Okay, here's guidance for you. Right. And this still don't mean you need to stay with her. But did you suggest or tell her to go get therapy for her issues? That's guidance.
Actually, when I met her, she had a therapist and then they eventually stopped, but her issues did not stop.
Okay. Now, like I asked you, now that you realize that she had a therapist when you met her, she stopped going to the therapist. Did you try to guide and lead her and say, hey, maybe you need to get back with your therapist? Did you do that?
Not as much as I should have.
Did you do it? Yes or no, homie?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that's an example of her not following your leadership. If a woman can't follow your leadership and on top of that, she crazy, what do you need to do?
Leave.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. See, guys, listen, stop worrying about what you're losing and understand that you are opening up space for a woman that's more compatible. You're opening up space for a woman that's more compatible with you. That's what you're doing. Because remember, you're not losing anything as long as you got yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Because we're not here to be supplements. We're here to complement. Relationships are a complement. None of us need to be with anybody.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because even if we're talking about procreation, we could all just fuck and make babies and still be single by ourselves.
Right.
And nature will still carry itself to the next course and to the next generation. We don't need marriage and relationships. It's not necessary. What's necessary is procreation. We fuck, babies pop out, you know, we try to take care of them best as we can, and then they move on to the next generation to keep the fucking society civilization going. But we don't need relationships, bro. So there's nothing that makes you that says we have to stay in relationships. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So all of that guilt and all of that, bitch, you know, first of all, y'all niggas be getting with these crazy broads, man. Listen, look, I'm not saying that, you know, crazy bitches don't need love too, but she at least got to be coachable. So if she got a therapist and then her therapist fall off and I say, hey, sweetheart, darling, you know, I love you, but you need to get back with your old therapist or find yourself a new therapist.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's like, nah, fuck that, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
This relationship is over. Good luck to you. Peace. Take it easy. Because y'all niggas, a lot of these bitches be running around talking about abuse. Y'all niggas be chilling with these crazy hoes and they be abusing y'all. Whether verbally, emotionally, physically. And then instead of you realizing that you feel bad for the bitch, like, no, I ain't a therapist. You got to get your shit taken care of.
Right.
All right, cool. Anything else, man? Because we on OT, man. Anything else?
Yeah, I actually have a second question.
All right, go ahead.
So you leave a chick, right? Because you fucking up, she's fucking up, right?
Oh, by the way, hold on, please. I don't mean to interrupt you, but crazy pussy is the best pussy. That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Because I know that is a fucking crazy pussy and ugly pussy.
I don't know about the ugly pussy.
Niggas don't know about the ugly pussy. All right, sorry. Caller, go ahead. I'm sorry. Your second question? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you leave a chick because you fucked up, she's fucking up, and you don't miss this chick. So you're becoming healed in a hole, and so is she. Would it ever be okay down the line to reunite?
No.
Once you both are
Nope.
Nope,
No, not at all.
The name of the game is progress, not regress. Period.
Right. Because see, the thing is, you're thinking, oh, well, you know, like I've grown and she's grown. But guess what? When y'all get back together, those fucking situations and feelings that occurred before usually will creep back in because that's what you're remembering about that situation.
Real quick, Carl, let me interject this. Think of the relationship where the relationship stopped as a place marker for your growth.
Exactly.
If you both grow and then you decide to get back together, the growth of the growth together is going to start back from that place marker, emotionally and mentally.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that? That's why you can't do that. But go ahead, Lucario.
Right, and that's the thing. So what it is that even though you've grown and you have a different perspective, right? What happens is that there's still a part of you a little bit in that situation that's gonna still be there because you're starting back off from where you left off from when y'all broke up.
Right. The place marker, exactly.
Right. So the thing is that, you know, even though you might have a different, and this is the thing, this is the funny part. If you've had that different perspective, then you wouldn't be going back because your perspective would tell you to not go back. So it's one of them things where like a person, you know, like it's like a person, like when a person says, hey, I've grown, so I'm going in this direction. But if you're trying to go backwards, then that means you haven't grown. You see what I'm saying? Like the concept of you even thinking to go back means you actually haven't grown. Because if you had, you wouldn't be thinking about going back. That's what we're trying to say also. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like an oxymoron, a contradiction to say, well, if you've both grown and then y'all want to get back together, if you've grown, y'all wouldn't be trying to get back together.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Now, could it be to where y'all met up and y'all hung out as like friends or some shit and y'all chilled and y'all had a drink and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just reminisced and caught up and then you kept it moving. That could work. That's fine. But as far as like trying to get back into the situation, you haven't really grown.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So how does that work with like a long-term relationship? Because it's like shit's gonna happen. And so she's not gonna forget what happened, and neither are like you. So how does that work with that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like again, let's just say I fucked up or she fucked up doing something really fucking dumb. She's not gonna forget the pain that caused, and it's gonna happen eventually. I think at least at a certain point. So why not just leave in, or why not just stick that thing out and try to make it work, even though I caused her an immense amount of pain.
So you're saying that if you're in a relationship and there was some shit that fucked up and you're still in the relationship, you haven't broken up. You're saying that wouldn't it still be like fucked up because you did some fucked up shit in the past in the relationship? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right. So this is what I was saying about trying to work things out in the relationship. So what I'm saying is this: the only reason really to end the relationship is because it actually has to end. Does that make sense? So meaning that if I'm let's say for example, let's say you with your girl or whatever, and let's say, you cheated or some shit, right? And then she's like, oh my God, how could you cheat? That's so fucked up. And, I don't want to be with someone who's a cheater and we should end this and blah, 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 blah. And you say, yo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. And, and blah, blah, blah. And I won't do it again or whatever. Right. And then let's say what happens is that she still feels some type of way about the fact that you cheated, but she forgives you. You see what I'm saying? And then you say to her, she's still thinking about it. And then you say to her, look, maybe a year down the line, she still remembers that you cheated, and you say to her, listen, I don't want to cheat on you, but I'm sort of still having these feelings about wanting to fuck with other women, right? And then she's mad about it, like, oh, why you want to fuck with other girls and blah, 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 and I don't like this and all this other shit. But you're like, yo, I'm being honest. I'm just letting you know that this is what it is. And then you say, okay, well, look, can we work this out and see what we can do to make this happen? And then so all of a sudden she says, okay, you know what? Oh, damn, my fucking camera got too hot. I'm going to use my other camera. So then she says, okay, we'll work it out. It's fine. We'll just like, you can fuck other girls and I'll be fine with it. Right. So now you fucking other girls and then she's not fine with it. You're arguing back and forth. Oh my God, I don't like this and I'm getting jealous and blah, blah, blah. You're doing all this other shit. Now, so you keep trying to make this shit work and then it's just not working. Right? And then she gets really upset. The fact that you want to fuck other women, you want to fuck other women. You don't just want to fuck her. Y'all tried all these different ways to make it work. And then you realize, shit, this ain't going to work. So we just need to end this. So then y'all end it because y'all tried all these things to make it work and it's just not working. So then when you end it, it's done. Now, that's one scenario. That's when you should end that shit. Now, let's rewind, do the same situation, but now this is where it works. You cheated on a girl. She feels some type of way. You said, yo, I'm sorry. I don't really want to make this, I didn't want to do that. Or I messed up and blah, blah, blah. She forgives you. She still feels some type of way. Then you say, okay, you know what? I'm still feeling like I want to fuck other girls. You tell your girl, hey, listen, I don't want to cheat, but I want to be honest with you. I want to fuck other women. And then she says, all right, I'm glad that you're honest with me because I didn't like the fact that you cheated on me last time because I felt betrayed. So at least now I know what's going on. So now you fuck other girls. She's a little bit jealous sometimes, but she's okay with it. She's not bringing any drama with it. And she's like, you know what? I still love you. Y'all keep going. You keep fucking other girls. And she gets used to the fact that you're fucking other girls and it doesn't bother her anymore. So now you're in a relationship and your relationship is thriving because something fucked up happened, which is when you cheated, but then now you fucking rectified it and then y'all moved on and everything is fine now with the new structure that you have in the relationship. So in one situation, she couldn't take the fact that you wanted to fuck other women. In other situations, she accepted it and everything was cool. So what I'm saying is while you're in the relationship, you still need to figure out, okay, before we break up, can we continue to do this? If not, then let's break up. If we can still continue to do it. So if you're in the relationship and something fucked up or happened in the past, what needs to happen is the person needs to be able to forgive that person or to accept what happens and move on in order for the relationship to keep going. So a lot of times, sometimes in relationships, people be in situations where something happened and the person can't forgive you, but they'll still be in the relationship with you. And then they'll bring it up all the time. Oh, remember that time you cheated and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? I thought we talked about that. But blah, blah, blah. You see, then that person keeps bringing it up. And now you got to end the relationship because there's nothing that you can do for her to accept it or move on. You see what I'm saying? So you got to just understand both dynamics. So what you want to do is you want to try, but if it can't be fixed, then you break up. And then once you've broken up, it's over because you tried already. Now you don't have to think of, because again, it doesn't make sense to go back and try to get back with the ex because while y'all were together, you tried to make it work multiple times and it didn't. So there's no reason to go back. So even if, for example, like you were saying earlier, if y'all both grown, right? Even still, what'll happen is that because y'all have grown, y'all wouldn't even be wanting to deal with each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because part of that growing would be you to understand that, listen, I'm in a whole new place. That was my past. Growing means I'm moving forward.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Progress, not regress. Caller, did he answer your question?
Yeah, so I see what you're saying. So you're starting from that old place, but if y'all gonna start over again and y'all two totally different people and they fall in love with the new version of like you, the new version, not the old version, isn't that possible or no?
All right, wait. Listen, caller, here's what you need to do. You need to get with Lucario and schedule a session. That's what you need to do because we can't do this. We can't keep doing this. Cause every time he give you the answer, you say but, and then you move the goalpost again to try to justify wanting to stay with your bitch. If you want to stay with your bitch, nigga, try to work it out, nigga. Or schedule a consultation with Lucario because we can't keep doing this because I got another call. All right. And we on OT. All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. All right. We got 630. You are on live with Lucario Miles. Did you donate?
Yes, sir. I donated to Miles on the Game Cash App.
Who is this? Is this Kime or Collins?
No, Collins.
Collins, got you. Appreciate the donation.
Real quick, shout out to Noah for the $5 Cash App and shout out to Manuel for the $10 Cash App. We're good.
And also shout out to William Kime for the $7 Cash App. He says for dated a diagnosed borderline, that was rough. All right. So caller, let's get to the question real quick because we are on OT because y'all niggas love to call later sooner. Y'all niggas love to call later than sooner. So let's get to the question, bro.
No question. I really just wanted to say thank you. I woke up feeling liberated in real life because I'm finding out a lot of my problems come from the fact that I'm trying to restrict women and trying to restrict their freedom and everybody else's freedom at that because I don't have a freedom of my own. So it's kind of a way to like bring other people down to your level.
Right.
But it's true once you kind of start to let go and see that people are going to do whatever they do, then you can start focusing on what you really want. So y'all been priming me up for years now, and it's been tough because I disagree with most of it, most of the time. But now that life has hit me in the face, I'm happy. So I appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing what you do.
Hey, appreciate that, man.
That's what's up.
Hey, man, appreciate that. Thanks for calling in and giving that testimony, man. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for your call. All right.
God bless.
All right. Peace. See, that's a receipt right there. That's a fucking receipt. My man realized that he can't control people. He can only control himself. And now he feels liberated from all the shit that we've been saying to him over these years. You see how long it takes sometimes for niggas to get it? Exactly. That's crazy. So guys, you gonna watch the show today and you gonna be like, man, Miles and Lucario is man, especially that Miles nigga. He's a dickhead. Fuck these niggas. I'm gonna go watch some other shit on YouTube. And then and then 5 years later, niggas will be like, yo,
Right. So I'm saying, because you know the reason why it's so hard to get it for some dudes sometimes is really because you got to look at yourself in the mirror, man. Like that's all it is. That's not the easiest shit to do because you got to be. Listen, the truth don't give a fuck about none of this shit, bro. The truth is the truth. The real is the real, man. Like it is what it is, and sometimes it's hard to look at that because it fucks with your ego.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you start to really see what's really going on. And you're like, shit, I've been fucking up. Like, every time something occurs in my life, I always say, what did I do? I always look at myself first. I always say, okay, what part did I play in this situation for it to be where it's at now? That's it. You see what I'm saying? Like and then that trains you to get used to or to come to terms with the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So, you know, so as long as niggas keep pointing the finger at bitches all day and worry about female nature and what the fuck chicks are doing, they're never going to get to the point where they realize what they're doing as men. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. All right, so let me see. You got a few questions and we can wrap this shit up. Well, let's speed through these questions real quick.
Let's get through these fucking questions, man.
Exactly.
OT.
Exactly. Facts. It says, what would you do when your main chick is? Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Is it something wrong doing small favors for women? For example, holding her bag while she is in the bathroom. Don't hold your woman in the bag. Tell her to take her fucking bag and hold that shit on her own. You feel what I'm saying?
And they got hooks in the stall. She can hang it up in the hook in the stall.
Exactly. It says, hey Miles, is it wrong to plan and get mentally planned for breakups, or should he go? Oh, this is the guy. He just called up.
Yeah, that same thing. Yeah.
He said, y'all believe in body game? Yes, absolutely. Get the book, Looks Don't Matter. I talk about that. Things didn't work out with my ex 3 years ago. During these 3 years, I've learned a lot from you both, and I've enjoyed dating women recently. The same ex hit me up. Thoughts? Well, whatever. She hit you up, You ain't got to entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the thing. A lot of y'all, you know, there'll be times when your ex will hit you up and on some, like, especially around the holidays or your birthday or something, just say what's up or whatever, happy birthday, happy holidays, all that other shit. That's cool. You can be cordial with your ex. It ain't like you got to be like, don't ever talk to me, bitch. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. But don't be doing all this extra shit, you know, trying to adjust your life and get back with the chick and do all this other goofy shit. This is ridiculous. Should I interact with medium interest chicks if I want to work on my mouthpiece, or is that wasting time? Nah, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. Medium interest women will still fuck you.
Right.
You just got to spend more time on them. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Understand that. Because remember, it's medium interest. That means there's still interest there. You see what I'm saying? It's medium. It's not high. You know what I'm saying? Like, so do we always have to learn from experience versus being able to hear new information and immediately apply it? Well, experience is part of the situation too. Like you hearing the information is an experience, but you applying the information you hear gives you that other experience that's going to teach you more. So that's what it's about.
And you learn from experience. Learning from experience is information as well. So it's all information, all of it.
It's all connected. I said, so we should always weigh up the pros and the cons through our logic of the events that happened. Yes, that's what we're trying to say. See, you got to listen, feel how you feel, because you're going to feel how you feel. But you always got to think about things in proper context, right? Objectively. You got to take this, step back and look at what's happening, because sometimes your feelings cloud the actual information that you should be looking at to make better decisions. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes what happens is you be so, like, you're so involved emotionally or attached to dealing with a woman that you don't see the bullshit. Like you're so, and then sometimes you don't realize it till after you take a step back. Like it'd be 2 days later, you'd be like, did that bitch just say some crazy shit to me the other day? Like, you don't even realize till later, and you're like, what the fuck? It just hit you. You're like, yo, this shit, and then what happens is the more in tune you is with it, right? The more in tune you are with the situations, and the more that you're focused on the moment, you'll start to see those things in that moment.
Yes.
A lot of times, even more, like you'll get better at seeing those things. So you're like, because I did times I'll be with a chick and it's literally in that moment she say something slick and I'll be like, hold on. And then it's like you can address it because you're seeing it. But sometimes you don't realize it till later. You're like, oh shit, did this chick just fucking call me a broke ass bum the other day? And I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no damage.
You called me earlier. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens. Sometimes it don't hit you till later because you're so caught up in the situation. It says, if there's a delay with the Cash App donations, why don't you tell people to donate with the message call in, then invite them to call in after you receive it? What? Hold on, I'm confused.
I guess he's creating a logistical solution to when, people
donate with the message call in, then invite them to call in after you receive it.
Yeah, that's a decent idea. That's a decent idea, but it's not about that. The motherfuckers who are late, they didn't fucking donate. Like that motherfucker, he was lying. He was lying.
Right. Usually them shits come in like that. So it's like, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, them niggas be lying. Fuck out of here.
Thoughts on going to multiple gyms? I mean, if you want, I don't know. Like
what's the reason?
Right. I don't get that question. Should I charge a girl if I was texting her and she gave me a one-word answer? Well, bruh, what the fuck are you texting? All you should be texting is, when are you free? Let's meet up this day. Like, all you should be texting is to get a situation popping. So if she's giving you one-word answers, what are you texting her for that to be happening? The only one-word answer I need is, are you coming over to suck my dick? Yes, that's the only one-word answer I need. If that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. If it's not that type of conversation, then what are you doing?
All she needs to say is,
yes, daddy.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Says, what are the actual benefits of marriage for us younger guys? Are there any alternatives, or are our options past 30 either settle down or be a player forever? Is there any middle ground? This is the thing. Your relationships could be exactly what you want it to be. So however you want your relationship to be, you can let it be that way and just tell the woman this is what you want from this situation. And then she will give you that if she wants to fuck with you. It's that simple. Right. See, a lot of times, listen, man, and this is the thing. Remember, it's not about keeping the woman. I keep trying to tell y'all this. So if you tell a chick, hey, listen, I don't want to get married, but I want to, have a long-term relationship, and this is what I want with you in this situation. So you vetted her, she becomes your girl, and y'all rocking. And then let's say 3-4 years down the line, she's like, oh, but I want to get married. And you're like, well, I don't want to get married. And then that could be something that could lead to a breakup. And then if it's something that can't be resolved and leads to breakup, cool. You had a good 2-3 years or whatever the fuck it was. And then you move on.
And another thing I'll say too is, ask not what marriage can benefit you, but ask what benefit you can bring to a marriage.
Exactly. Fact. Real shit.
And what I mean by that is, you have to dictate. You have to dictate. Like Lucario said, a relationship could be whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Right.
What kind of man are you? Who are you? Are you a leader? Are you a husband?
Right.
Are you a husband? Because a lot of cats, and this is why we try so much to tell you the truth is inside you. The game is not about women, it's about you. Ask yourself, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Is marriage a part of your identity?
Right.
It's not just about getting married for the sake of getting married. It's like, nigga, does it make sense for you?
Right.
What does it, you know what I'm saying? Like, what benefit do you bring to a woman marrying you? You understand? Like, are you the type of nigga that wants a family and all this other shit? You got to know what you are about. Instead of questioning marriage, question yourself, question your own character. Not question yourself like you're unsure. But what I'm saying is, vet your character, vet your consistency, vet your ability to be married. And then look at the decision of marriage. You understand? Right. We start looking outside, look inside, and then you'll find all the answers to the questions.
Exactly. All right, we got 3 more questions left. So it says, if a girl refuses to give you head on the first link but lets you hit, does that warrant a charge? Should I withhold the D or keep smashing? It depends. So the thing is this, man. if you want head and you really want that shit to pop off and you're telling her to do it and she's not doing it and that's what you require, then yeah, you should charge her. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you don't give a fuck either way, and then you just hit it and just do what you got to do with that particular girl. You understand? But it just really boils down to like what you really, really want to make happen. You see what I'm saying? And then if it's not, again, it's all about compatibility, sexual compatibility.
And
I
really
want to fuck with it.
I can't fuck with no woman that don't want to suck dick, bro. I just can't. I don't care what her reasoning is. Like, we're not compatible if you don't suck dick.
Exactly. So are you going in on those aliens? What? I have no idea what you're saying.
Next question.
When you have smashed a bitch from the gym 2 times and she asks you for a favor to pick up some dumbbells for her, do you refuse? What? What are you talking about? I have no idea. So, okay, so you're in the gym. There's a chick you smashed twice, and then she asks you to pick up some dumbbells for her. Do you refuse? Like, okay. Well, first of all,
Chris is the worst. This nigga.
The chick you fucking in the gym. Why are you having conversations and interacting with her in the gym?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? See, this is the thing that y'all be fucking up. Keep shit what it needs to be. Like, I shouldn't really even be talking to you in the gym. If I'm fucking you, we just fucking. I'm not having conversations with you all day in the gym and going back and forth, because then that blurs the lines. Now you think it's more than it is, which is why you asking me for the dumbbells.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So basically you fucking doing too much at this moment.
Just was she asking you to pick up dumbbells before y'all started fucking? And if not, then you don't need to.
Right, exactly.
Again, don't do nothing you don't want to do. Next question.
Exactly. Real talk. That's that's pretty much it, man.
That's it? All right.
Pretty much it. So guys, make sure that you get your masculine identity soap. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Tonight at 10, I think me, Steve, and I think 1950 is supposed to be on Island Girl Show on Anton Daniel's channel. So make sure you.
How come they ain't hit me up? Yo, that's crazy.
Nah, hit her up. I didn't know. Steven hit me up and told me. So I don't know. They told me to come through. But yeah, just hit her up so you can be all 4 of us on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, they trying to play me, son. They trying to play me like I ain't got game like that, son.
So check us out tonight and all that other shit. Check me and Steve out tomorrow on the Tuesday show. And anything else we gotta say before we get up out of here?
Get your tickets to Vegas, guys. Don't forget, man. Get your damn tickets to Vegas, bro. Because we, exactly. It's Vegas, and it's gonna be the event is gonna be the weekend of September 3rd, which is Labor Day weekend. So it's a holiday weekend, guys. Everything's gonna be filling up fast. So make sure y'all get your tickets. All right.
Right. And so the link for the tickets is gonna be below this video. So if you're watching a rebroadcast, click that link below this video. You feel what I'm saying? And check out get the tickets and all the other good stuff. So that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this shit up. We out of here. Appreciate y'all. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. And strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass. at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,